Good evening and welcome to Waupun Area Junior Senior High School. Steve Witterhack with you to bring you the play-by-play. Jeff Sauer here doing the video streaming, and we are ready to bring you some Waupun Lady Warrior Volleyball. A few things going on tonight. It's pink out night, so the girls are wearing their pink in honor of the fight against breast cancer. They're raising money with that, so they're wearing some bright pink jerseys here tonight. Hopefully their numbers, they should show up pretty good tonight with that. Also senior night, which shouldn't take too long with their senior night presentations because they just have two seniors on the team. And we are ready to bring you again some ECC, East Central Conference volleyball tonight. Waupun Lady Warriors struggling on the season, but they've won 2 of their last 4 matches. They are 6-22 on the season, 0-4 in Eastern Conference play, East Central Conference play, but they again are getting better according to Coach Chris Harmson. We're going to have his interview coming up in just a little bit, but he loves the improvement. They really went with a youth movement where they've got 4 freshmen starting on the team, and like I said, only 2 seniors on it, just one of those playing any real minutes of time on the team. So you got a lot of these girls are all coming back next year, and some are coming back for 3 more years after that. And I know Coach Harmson is pretty excited about the direction his team's going right now and the future of Waupun Lady Warrior Volleyball. That's a hard tradition to try to have to live up to with those 11 state championships, 2 runners up, and just the amazing players that have been through this program. How many D1 scholarship winners have we had come through here, and D2 players? It's just been amazing what's been accomplished here, and he'd like to get that up to that point again, playing and being successful like the teams we had in the past, which I don't think any team has done in the entire state in the history of their volleyball program. But they've got a pretty tough opponent tonight. They're taking on the Ripon Tigers. They're 20-5 on the season. They're 2-2 in conference play. They had a 15-game winning streak going to their last 2 matches, and they played the 2 top teams in the conference, Kewaskum and KML, and lost in those matches to lose their last 2 matches. But they've won 15 out of their last 17. They're having a great season, and they're coached by Tracy Landerman. She's been there probably longer than I've been doing play-by-play for games on the radio. She's been around forever there and has meant a lot to the Ripon Tigers program. Now, like I said, I had a chance to talk to Coach Chris Harmson. We're going to have that interview coming your way next as Waupun again warming up, getting set to take on the Ripon Tigers in conference volleyball tonight. This is Steve Witterhack along with, we've got Jeff Sauer joining us doing the video streaming again, and our pregame show brought to you by Home and Auto Sales of Waupun.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Home and family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out. The power of intelligent farming is here. The remarkable new T7 Heavy Duty with PLM Intelligence is available now at Waupun Equipment in Waupun and Watertown. Built on the legacy of the acclaimed New Holland T7 tractor family, the T7 Heavy Duty delivers leading all-around performance and comfort. You'll see wider, operate quieter, think smarter, and feel stronger. 2 models are available, featuring up to 313 horsepower. Designed for you, by you, the new T7 Heavy Duty with PLM Intelligence lets you put intelligent farming to work right now. See one today at Waupun Equipment in Waupun and Watertown.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem.
My name's Gary. I had arthritis really bad in my right knee over 3 months ago. Couldn't really do anything, couldn't do stairs, just simple stuff. And now I can do things I couldn't do before. I can climb stairs, walk, anything. My spine's better. And my personal opinion is you're a fool not to get this done.
Hi, my name is Joni. I came here because I needed a new knee, but I didn't want to go through all that surgery and everything. I'm very pleased with it. And the reason I did it because I couldn't go up and down stairs very well. I couldn't work too long hours and had a hard time getting in and out of the car. I had to lift my knee up. And now I can do all those things. And I have no pain, and I would recommend it to everyone, and I have.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
If you have any building or remodeling projects in your future, make sure to call Jeff Retajic at Ace in Building and Remodeling Randolph. Ace has been in business for over 20 years and builds new homes, offers complete interior and exterior remodeling and additions, single to multiple car garages, windows, decks and patios, seamless siding and seamless gutters. Ace stands for Achieving Carpentry Excellence. Let them work on your next project. You'll be glad you did. Give Ace in Building and Remodeling a call at 920-326-3624. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to more of our Home and Auto Sales pregame show. Steve Witterhack with you, getting set to bring you Waupun Warrior Volleyball as they will be taking on their conference foe, the Ripon Tigers, here tonight at Waupun High School, and talking to the head coach for the Lady Warriors, Chris Harpson, joining us. And well, we're getting towards the end of the season, the nitty-gritty going on, and you coming off a win, and see you've won 2 of your last 4 matches that you've played. Let's talk about where your team's at right now. I know it's kind of a youth movement out there, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're starting 4 freshmen now. They've been playing well. I mean, it's up and down, and we're a young team. We show our youth sometimes, but I mean, it's exciting for the future. It really is. We played well for 3 sets at least in Lemira the other night, and our second time against the Dells, we got the win. So that was one of the highlights so far this year. So.
Well, it's kind of nice when you have the young players that you got a pretty nice setter, just getting your 1,000th assist just recently, too, the last time you guys were on the court. So talk about your quarterback of the team, your setter.
Yeah, Alexi has been great. I mean, she came into the season, wanted to up her game, and I mean, the work ethic that she has is, I mean, second to none. It's really impressive to watch. She's done everything that we asked her to. Marlena's worked with her time and time again, and I mean, her sets are on. She's leading the hitters now. It's really impressive to watch, and it was pretty emotional when she got her 1,000th the other night. So I'm proud of her. I really am. So.
Who's really been stepping up as you've been playing these last games, getting a couple of victories in here? Who's been kind of standing out and making some strides in the right direction for you?
I mean, we moved Ava Van de Zand out to outside hitter, and I mean, she's had 2 player of the game. We always have a player of the game internally. She's gotten 2 of those since she moved out there, and she's swinging really well out there. Her swing is natural for outside, so I think that was a pretty good move. And then Trinity Pierce has just been, she's hit positive all but 1 match the whole year. I mean, she's really just up in her game, just like Lexi has. So both those juniors have really come in and shown a lot and shown they wanted to work and change this program around. So I'm proud of both of them too. So.
Got the Ripon Tigers tonight, one of your conference foes out there, and Ripon just happens to be having a good year this year. So what do you expect to see out of them?
The whole conference is really. I mean, we're in a tough conference. Most of the teams are really playing well. I mean, I think Berlin and us are the two that are trying to fight into the mix of everything. They had some trouble with Kewaskum, but pretty much everybody has this year. So I guess that's par for the course. They got beat by KML. Again, pretty much everybody has this year. So we want to steal one. I mean, we really do. We think we can do it. We think we got the right lineup now. So, I mean, we're excited to try and get this one and take one from them.
Well, Coach, I'm excited to watch you guys play. I haven't seen you for a few weeks here, so I'm anxious to see some improvement with your team, which I know I'm going to see here tonight. So good luck against the Tigers tonight.
Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it.
And Chris Harmson, the head coach of the Waupun Lady Warriors, joining us on the pregame show. Be back with more of it, sponsored by Home and Auto Sales right after this on The Source.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the home and family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Most of us plan ahead in life. We plan for our wedding, our children's education, family vacations, and other life events. Understanding the benefits of pre-planning your funeral has prompted many to take the step and plan for their own arrangements. The biggest reason is so your family is put at ease by knowing your decisions are taken care of. The burden is lifted off their shoulders. Call 324-5547 to discuss pre-planning your funeral arrangements.
Coles Community Funeral Homes, Markesan, Randolph, and Waupun.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Markesan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Markesan and Fox Lake.
The Hour Bar on Main Street, Waupun is a great place to meet friends. Owners Bob and Tana invite you to join them for their daily specials and great atmosphere. They also bring in top-notch entertainment and host many special events. The Hour Bar is also the perfect place to cheer on the Packers, Bucks, Brewers, and Badgers. There's TVs everywhere you look. After today's game, head to the Hour Bar, 433 East Main Street, Waupun, a proud supporter of high school sports.
Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most. Contact Christine File Agent at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun or call 920-324-3488 today. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Welcome back to Waupun Area Junior Senior High School. Steve Witterhack along with Jeff Sauer here to bring you the big volleyball matchup in the East Central Conference as the Ripon Tigers are in town to take on the Waupun Warriors here tonight. Waupun coming off a victory. They've won 2 of their last 4 matches, and they knocked off Lamira 3-1 just this past Tuesday. So again, Chris Harmson thinks things are definitely going in the right direction. I talked about a youth movement. Just mentioned the freshman that they have in the starting lineup, a middle blocker, Jalen Landl. Also another freshman is Michaela Borkert, and she is a defensive specialist. Ryan Babish, we saw her play the other night when I was here when they took on Kettle Moraine Lutheran, and Ryan had herself a nice match and has been doing great over on that left side. She's a freshman also. And then Ava Vandezan. She is now a middle blocker for the Waupun Lady Warriors, and she's a freshman middle hitter. And after that, you've really only have one senior that's really considered in the regular rotation. Actually, your libero is Jensen Jan, so she's going to get plenty of playing time. And Brianna Shelter is a defensive specialist, and she will get some time on the court here tonight. So you got those 2 seniors, you got 4 freshmen, and some other freshmen on the team that are looking to get some playing time too. But it should be a great match here tonight. Kind of test themselves against a very good team. They've done good against other teams, and what the coach kind of mentioned to me, maybe off the mic, is they just have a little trouble believing that they can win a match when they take on a good team. They'll play good against them, and then all of a sudden just not be able to finish it. And he said that's something they need to learn as they go on, hopefully before the end of the season, and get some of these young players going coming up. And also as a setter, he talked about Lexi Garrettson. What a nice convenience it is to have Lexi out there too. She's a junior, so she's got some playing experience up at the varsity level, and she's the quarterback of the team. When you're the setter in a 5-1 offense, you're the go-to one. That's where every pass should be going right to you, so you can get it to one of your hitters, whether it's left side, right side, middle hitter, slide moves, whatever they're going to do, even to the back row once in a while when the pass isn't great, and you kind of go to that back row player that can put them away from back there. So she showed that she's up to the task, got her 1,000th kill just this last match against Elmira, and that is I shouldn't say kill, but assist as a setter, and that is very impressive for the Waupun Lady Warriors to have somebody that experience. As I said, with Ripon, they're 20-5 on the season. They are 2-2 in conference play. Just looking at the East Central Conference, Kewaskum sitting at 5-0 KML. The Chargers are at 3-0, and Ripon is in 3rd place at 2-2. But a great season. I talked to Tracy Landerman, their head coach, and she loves this team. She said it's just a great team. They really are a cohesive bunch out there. They have fun. They're great students. They have great chemistry, and I said that's kind of the recipe for any really, really good team in any sports. Everybody gets along. They just have some great attitudes. They want to work hard for you, and that's how you get a team to be, playing yet another level and playing the best they possibly can. And that's what she said her Ripon Tigers are doing. So she's pretty impressed by the girls that she puts on the court. And you can just tell she's, sometimes she gets a little tense playing Waupun. He did back in the Keith Milkowski years. Wasn't quite as forthcoming with information before the match, but yeah, she was very pleasant here tonight. You could tell that she really loves these girls that she puts on the court, and we're expecting them to be a pretty good challenge here for the Waupun Lady Warriors here tonight. Waupun, their next match will be coming up next week, Tuesday, when they take on WLA. Again, we're going to be also having a little presentation, I believe, for the seniors, if that's maybe right before they actually start playing the match here tonight. And the 2 seniors, like I said before, is Jensen Yan and Brianna Shelter. And they'll definitely have some nice things to say about those 2 girls. Give them a little gift bag is the usual process that they go through. And again, that will be something that might be coming up before we get this match going here tonight at Waupun Area Junior Senior High School. I think we're going to take a break right now. We'll come back again with the beginning of the match in just a few minutes. It's Waupun Lady Warrior Volleyball at home taking on the Ripon Tigers. You're listening to the Home and Auto Sales pregame show live from Waupun High School on The Source.
You've put a lot of thought into every detail of your new home, including the flooring. Or you finally decided on the perfect flooring to add life to your current home. Your next move is to call Daryl Vandezand at VZ Flooring to install it for you. He's fully insured and has been in the business for over 18 years, including starting VZ Flooring over 7 years ago. Daryl can install your new carpet, tile, LVP, LVT, and backsplash. Call VZ Flooring at 920-210-4909 to get a free estimate. This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net. If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. He's been in the business for 10 years and started up Torres Tree Service 3 years ago. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get to trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-344-5887.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out. The power of intelligent farming is here. The remarkable new T7 Heavy Duty with PLM Intelligence is available now at Waupun Equipment in Waupun and Watertown. Built on the legacy of the acclaimed New Holland T7 tractor family, the T7 Heavy Duty delivers leading all-around performance and comfort. You'll see wider, operate quieter, think smarter, and feel stronger. 2 models are available, featuring up to 313 horsepower. Designed for you, by you, the new T7 Heavy Duty with PLM Intelligence lets you put intelligent farming to work right now. See one today at Waupun Equipment in Waupun and Watertown.
And we are back at Waupun Area Junior Senior High School, and they are announcing the seniors right now. And getting one of their teammates to say something nice to them out there, and the importance, again, of having these seniors and some senior leadership on the team. Every team needs it. You want those experienced players that kind of take these younger players under their wing, and that's what they kind of expect out of them as a senior. So again, the 2 seniors on the court right now. You can see them on the camera. If you're watching us on radioplusinfo.com, you've got your senior Brianna Shelter out there wearing the white jersey. She is the libero for Waupun, and also Brianna Shelter. She is the defensive specialist. I should say Jensen Jan is the libero, and Brianna Shelter as the defensive specialist on the team. So they're going to get a little gift bag out there, but always an emotional night. You have your seniors out there, and you never know when it could be your last game to get to the postseason. So you hate losing seniors, but there's always young players coming up, and they're going to get their chance, and they're going to be seniors too one of these days. You can sit there in that same spot with somebody saying something nice as they're just about done with their career here at Waupun High School. Pretty good crowd up for the Waupun fans here to watch this volleyball match tonight. I've not been here for about 3 or 4 weeks since they took on Kettle Moraine Lutheran. They had some moments against Kettle Moraine Lutheran, who was undefeated in conference play, and I've seen the potential of the team back then, and kind of anxious to see how they progressed over these last 3 or 4 weeks in their match here tonight. But of course, a pretty tough customer. Ripon's kind of an up and down program, but like I said, they've won 15 of their last 17, and they lost their 2 matches they played in the last 2 matches, and that's against the 2 top teams in the conference, with Kewaskum, who they actually lost all 3 to, and then Kettle Moraine Lutheran, who they stole 1 of the sets from, but still lost 3-1 in that match. Well, they just announced the seniors, so again, Waupun getting set to take on the Ripon Tigers in East Central Conference action, and we are going to take a break and come back with the starting lineups, and be back right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Most of us plan ahead in life. We plan for our wedding, our children's education, family vacations, and other life events. Understanding the benefits of pre-planning your funeral has prompted many to take the step and plan for their own arrangements. The biggest reason is so your family is put at ease by knowing your decisions are taken care of. The burden is lifted off their shoulders. Call 324-5547 to discuss pre-planning your funeral arrangements.
Coles Community Funeral Homes, Markesan, Randolph, and Waupun.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem.
My name's Gary. I had arthritis really bad in my right knee over 3 months ago. Couldn't really do anything, couldn't do stairs, just simple stuff. And now I can do things I couldn't do before. I can climb stairs, walk, anything. My spine's better. And my personal opinion is you're a fool not to get this done.
Hi, my name is Joni. I came here because I needed a new knee, but I didn't want to go through all that surgery and everything. I'm very pleased with it. And the reason I did it because I couldn't go up and down stairs very well. I couldn't work too long hours and had a hard time getting in and out of the car. I had to lift my knee up. And now I can do all those things. And I have no pain, and I would recommend it to everyone, and I have.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most. Contact Christine File Agent at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun or call 920-324-3488 today. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
And we are back at Waupun Area Junior Senior High School announcing the starting lineups for both teams. Let's take a look at your Waupun Lady Warriors. They are led by Lexi Gerritsen. Just got their 1,000th assist in her last match over against Lemira. Pretty nice feat, just a junior. Outside hitters are Ava Vandezan. She is just a freshman along with the other freshman, Ryan Babish. Two lefties, I should say left side hitters that are freshmen on the team. You don't see that very often. The middle blockers, Trinity Pierce, and Coach Chris Harmson mentioned how she is improving in that middle blocker position. And again, a lot asked out of her in that spot, but he said that she's really been showing some pretty good stuff over the last few weeks here. She is just a junior. And Jalen Landel, who is another one of your freshmen, she's a middle blocker. Libero was Jensen Jan. She is a senior, one of the two seniors. Defensive specialist Brianna Shelter, also a senior, and also Michaela Borchert. She's another one of the freshmen that get out there. Mickey Borchert. So I think we're supposed to go with Mickey on that instead of Michaela all the time, so we'll be calling her Mickey, hopefully, if I remember that during the match. And the right side hitter, Rowan Harder. Seen her in a lot of other sports, and we'll be seeing her on the basketball court for sure, and out in the softball diamond, just a sophomore. That's the starting lineup for Waupun. Starters for the Ripon Tigers don't have their positions yet. So like I said, Coach Landerman now is not really forthcoming on things like that. But Carson Bauman, a junior. Ari Brooks is a junior. Allie Bumby is a senior. Malia Kowalski is a junior. Bryn Carlson is a sophomore. Ava Baker is a senior, and Sheridan Zimmerman is a senior. So we are just about ready to go here at Waupun. Again, Waupun wearing their kind of hot pink colored jerseys in support of breast cancer awareness, and money being raised tonight for that. I've already got a few of the sweets over there already, and I had to give one to my sister. She's up in the crowd right now, but definitely should not eat both of those bars that I have, but they look delicious. So we are just about ready to play. Waupun maybe serving first. We'll see. Yeah, they got the libero checking in now for the Ripon Tigers. That's Bryn Carlson wearing the white jersey, and the dark jerseys of a Ripon on the court right now with the orange lettering and white highlights. And Waupun starting things out with Mickey Borchert serving. Here we go. Ball is set up to Sheridan Zimmerman, and not a good set. Oversets the middle hitter and too short for their right side or left side hitter. With their setter being Sheridan Zimmerman. And a point for Waupun as they can't control. Back to the serve of Mickey Borchert. Back set over on the right side. That's put across court, pop right back over on the Ripon side. Then the ball kind of caught in the hands of their middle hitter, Ava Baker. kind of stuck in her hands as she's reaching back to get the ball and just got stuck there for a second, then hit it into the net. So I think she's already getting called for a carry, even if that would have went over. Orchard continues to serve. Good pass this time. Back row attack. Goes to the middle back. That's popped in the air and just pushed up to the front. And Babish will just bump it over on the third hit. Zimmerman gets it left side into the block. The block was up and not closed up enough. And a swing by Allie Bumby. Gets it off the block, tools it off the block, and it goes out of bounds. That'll be a point for Ripon. 2-1 the lead now for Waupun here in set number 1. Ball is passed up front over to Garrettson. Again, Pierce is hit right back over on the Waupun side of the block up and just bumped over. A free ball now for the Ripon Tigers. Zimmerman back sets it right side, and that's going to get dumped into the net from Ari Brooks. Again, not a great set. She had to reach back for it a little bit and just pushes it right into the net, and that's a point for Waupun, now leading 3-1 on your new Medical Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Ryan Babish back to serve now for the Lady Warriors. Hard serve to the back. Good pass over to Zimmerman, chased to the back a little bit. Left side attack, the block is up on the big swing by Malia Kowalski, the junior. She's kind of their go-to player. A nice hard hit into the block and then out of bounds. That'll be a Ripon ball, our point, and their serve. And an overpass as we've got a double contact by Garrettson up by the net. Way too tight to the net on that pass. Gets called for the double contact, and now we are tied at 3 apiece. Back to serve is Eva Baker. Good pass over to Garrettson going left side, and a nice swing over on that left side by Eva Van de Zand. The freshman puts it away cross court. You see the confidence out of your freshman out there. Just a little bit I've seen so far in this match compared to 3-4 weeks ago. A nice serve, but that's controlled. Zimmerman back sets it on the right side, rolled over. Babish gets the ball over to Garrettson, left side again to Van de Zand. Takes a hard swing, but a little bit too strong. Goes out of bounds deep by about 6-7 feet. And that is a point for Ripon. We are tied at 4 apiece on your new Medical Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Ari Brooks back to serve now for the Tigers. That's going to miss by a couple of feet. Out of bounds. Waupun gets the point on that free point. Service error. 5-4 now in favor of the Lady Warriors, and Lexi Garrettson rotates to the back. Rowan Harder coming in the game, and sitting down for Waupun will be Mickey Borchard. Zimmerman gets a good pass, takes it over on the second hit, and Garrettson tries to get to it, can't get there in time. Good job by Sheridan Zimmerman disguising that, dumping it over on the second hit. We're tied at 5 apiece here in set number 1. And this is going to miss by about a foot or two out of bounds on the serve by Malia Kowalski. Quick trip to the front row for her. Had that one really nice swing, tooling it off the block, but now she rotated to the back row. In for Waupun now, Brianna Shelter. And that is a service error right into the middle of the net. A free point there for the Ripon Tigers. 6 apiece right now. Your score here in the first set on your new Medical Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Bryn Carlson with the serve. Good pass by Babish. And a back setter right side over to Harder off the block. And on the floor, Rowan Harder with a point for the Lady Warriors. Nice set. Just kind of cut it across the court, caught the hands of one of the blockers, and then it just falls to the floor. Waupun's point. Just with a seesaw battle staying just a point ahead or tied so far in this first set. Left side attack by Ripon, and that's going to be out of bounds on the swing by Allie Bumby. Waupun opens up a 2-point lead now, 8-6. Again, you got to win 3 sets, the best of 5. You play up to 25, you got to win by 2. You play that deciding 5th set, you got to play only up to 15, but still you have to win by 2. Zimmerman chases the ball to the back row. Bumby's hit, block back over on the Ripon side. Zimmerman, roll shot, pass over to Garrettson, quick set over to Trinity Pierce, cuts it back to the left, but misses about 5 feet wide left. Got underneath it just a little bit too much. And Ripon gets the point. They're back within 1 point now, 8-7, the lead for the Lady Warriors. Pass is going to be tight to the net for Garrettson, and it's just going to catch the top of the tape and fall on the Waupun side. We got maybe a player in the net. They kind of held up their hand at number 5 with Allie Bumby, so maybe she got into the net. Waupun dodges a bullet on that one and gets the point. A little too aggressive trying to cover that ball, but it was close to the tape, so you just don't know if it's going to come over or not. Waupun leading now 9-7. Back to serve again, Mickey Borchert. Good pass to Zimmerman, and a back row attack is going to be out of bounds by a few feet. It seems like they go to Malia Kowalski pretty willingly in that back row, so she must have some success back there. Tall, lanky player, but has missed a couple times on those back row attacks. That's going to get pushed up to Zimmerman in the front row, backside over on the right side, attack by Bumpy, just rolled over. Waupun has it, back row attack now by Borchert. Is controlled by Ripon, pushed over on the second hit to the corner, nobody there. Nice shot by Zimmerman, finding it wide open in that back right corner. Waupun with the lead now, 10-8 here in this first set. Tigers with the serve, Ali Bumby back to serve. Good pass over to Gerritsen. Left side attack by Babish going cross court, dug out by the Tigers. Going to go left side and push cross court over to Babish. She controls. Back to Babish on the left side. Off the block and kept alive for Ripon. Middle attack and Pierce up trying to block, but Ava Baker just kind of catches her hands on that, on Pierce's hands, and it goes on the Waupun side on the floor. That's a point for Ripon. Yeah, Trinity was up there, just didn't cover it up and close it up good enough. Gerritsen gets it, a quick set, and double contact is going to get called on Gerritsen. Tried to get underneath it and set it behind her by a couple feet, and not believing that she got called on that one. The up official is going to be tight on that call during this match so far. He's called it a few times. They're tied at 10 apiece. Gerritsen gets it over to Pierce cross court, is dug out by Zimmerman. Goes a back row attack by the Tigers. That goes off a few Waupun players, and back over on the Ripon side. Still alive yet. And a roll shot from the back row, and that's going to get bumped right back over on the Ripon side. Here's one's going to be tight to the net on the left side, and a real nice cut shot there. The Waupun controls. Flat-footed shot by Jensen Jan, and ball still going yet, and that's going to be out of bounds by a few inches. On the push on the left side by Ripon. Boy, what a great point. It looked like it was over a couple times. And some great saves by both teams, and finally just gets pushed out of bounds by Ripon. A little deep. Waupun still has not given up that lead there in the last few points of the game. They're leading now 11-10 here in the first set. Left side attack, a hard hit, and that's going to be out of bounds. Another big swing, but another big miss there by Malia Kowalski. Waupun gets another point. They open up a 2-point lead. 12-10 in favor of Waupun so far in this first set. Back set over on the right side is popped in the air by Babish. Gerritsen gets the ball in the back row over to Borchert. Attacks from about 15, 20 feet off the net and hits it deep right down that right side. It's out of bounds. It's Ripon's point. They're back within a point now, 12-11. He is the lead for the Lady Warriors. Back to serve is Ava Baker of the Tigers and pops it in the net right now. Getting a lot of help from the Ripon Tigers. Some mishit balls, some service errors. Keeping Waupun up here in this match. They tied it up a few times, but Waupun just gets that next point after they're tied up, leading now by 2, 13-11. Zimmerman back sets right side. Ball's popped up by Pierce. It's going to get rolled over by Borchert from the back row. Zimmerman takes it over on the second hit. Diving save by Borchert, and a hit right back by Ripon, and pushed back over on the Ripon side by Pierce. Left side attack by Kowalski, and powers it past the double block. Kind of goes off the hands of Jalen Landl. And on the floor on the Waupun side, a point for the Tigers. They're back within a point again, 13-12 Waupun. This one's going to die. What a serve. That just barely gets over the net by Ari Brooks, and then just had a good breaking pitch by a baseball pitcher. Just kind of heads right down to the floor right in front of the back row players for Waupun for the service ace. They're tied at 13 apiece. Middle attack, and that's going to be out of bounds by a few feet deep on the swing by Jalen Landl. Ripon gets the lead now, leading by 1, 14-13. Still serving is Ari Brooks. This is going to be a bad pass. Gerritsen has to take it over on the second hit. Zimmerman gets it going left side over to Kowalski, and that's going to be out of bounds again. Again, she's definitely not found her rhythm, but not afraid to swing hard. That misses by a couple feet deep. We are tied at 14 apiece here in the first set. Lexi Gerritsen back to serve now for the Lady Warriors. The lefty puts it over and popped up by Kowalowski, taking over the second hit. And back set right side. And a nice swing over on the right side by Waupun's Rowan Harder. Just kind of went down the line with it, caught a blocker's arm from the Ripon Tigers, and Waupun gets the point. And they get the lead back, leading 15-14 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Garrettson with another serve for Waupun. Good pass over to Zimmerman. Middle attack off the block, kept alive. Nice save in the back row by Babish, and kind of a set shot from the libero right back at her again, Jensen Jan. And then to go left side over to Ava Vandezan. That's kept alive by Ripon, and they finally get it into their big middle hitter, Carson Bauman, who puts it to the back left corner for the kill for the Tigers, and they've tied it up at 15 apiece. A great first set. We haven't been more than 1 or 2 points separating these two teams since the very beginning of the first set. Kowalowski with the serve, and again, a little too strong. Must have had her Wheaties before she came here tonight, because she is blasting stuff long, and that missed by a couple of feet deep. Not missing by a lot, but pretty consistently about a foot to 2 feet deep on her serving misses, and some of her hits from the left side. Serve now from Brianna Shelter. Zimmerman gets the pass up front, just tapped over the block, and then we've got a player for Waupun in the net. Looks like Rowan Harder is going to be the player they call in the net. Point for Ripon, and they've tied it up at 16 apiece. Bryn Carlson back to serve for the Tigers. Good pass over to Garrettson. Far left side to Babish into the block, kept alive by Jensen Jan. Right side attack now by Harder. That's going to go off the fingertips of a few of the Ripon players. Kind of in the middle of the court, but a good swing. Harder getting some nice swings over on that right side for the Waupun Lady Warriors, and they now lead 17-16. See if they can get a little run going here against Ripon. Get some momentum and grab one of these this first set. Who knows what'll happen after that. Jensen Jan back to serve for Waupun, but pounds it into the net right when you don't need that. We are tied now at 17 apiece. Ripon serving, Sheridan Zimmerman, the setter, back to serve. Good pass over to Garrettson. Quick set over to Trinity Pierce. That is dug out by Kowalowski in the back row. And they're going to bump it over in the third hit. Free ball now for Waupun. Garrettson gets the pass. Going to go right side over to Harder. Cross court. And off the arms of Zimmerman and out of bounds. Nice swinging from the right side by Rowan Harder. And Waupun now leads 18-17. We've got a timeout on the court. Back in 30 seconds with more Lady Warrior Volleyball on Radio Plus Sports.
The Hour Bar on Main Street, Waupun is a great place to meet friends. Owners Bob and Tana invite you to join them for their daily specials and great atmosphere. They also bring in top-notch entertainment and host many special events. The Hour Bar is also the perfect place to cheer on the Packers, Bucks, Brewers, and Badgers. There's TVs everywhere you look. After today's game, head to the Hour Bar, 433 East Main Street, Waupun, a proud supporter of high school sports.
We are back at Waupun Area Junior Senior High School. Waupun leading 18-17. It's just been a great first set. Waupun going toe-to-toe with a team that's got 20 wins on the season. They won 15 of their last 17 matches. And Waupun leading here at home, 18-17. Back to serve again for Waupun is Mickey Borchert. Serves right from that middle back part of the service line. Kowalowski getting the ball over to Zimmerman. Left side attack now by Brooks to the back row. Nice save by Jensen Jan. It's going to get bumped over by Garrettson on the third hit. Zimmerman chased in the back row. Back sets right side. Just tapped over. Garrettson pops it up. Ball's passed up towards the front, and the libero Jensen Jan bumps it over deep. Kowalowski to Zimmerman. Middle attack to the back right corner, and that is down and in for Ava Baker. Ava Baker with the kill. And again, we're tied for about, I'm just guessing here, for about the 10th or 11th time here in this first set. 18 apiece right now as we get closer to the end of this first set. Good pass by Borchert over to Garrettson, over to Trinity Pierce. That is popped up by Zimmerman. And here's Kowalowski from the left side. That's going to miss by a few inches again. She is not finding her distance, just a little bit long on all of her swings. Waupun benefits and goes back up 19-18. Checking in for Waupun, left side hitter Ava Vandezan. Sitting down is Mickey Borchert. And back to serve is Ryan Babish. Kowalski with the pass over to Zimmerman. Going to back set it right side. Block is up back over the Ripon side. And they're just going to have to push it over on the third hit. Jan bumps it up. Babish gets it going left side over to Van de Zand. Dug out in the back row. Zimmerman passes it right side off the block. Kept alive by Gerritsen again. Jan going left side over to Van de Zand off the block. And alive on the Ripon side. Roll shot pushed up over to Gerritsen. Middle attack now by Pierce. And this is by about 10 feet wide left. And that is a point for the Ripon Tigers, and they tie it up again. 19 apiece here in the first set. Great first set here at Waupun. Serve now from Eva Baker. Diving save, overpass, and the block is up by Gerritsen. Overpass, and the ball put right in their hands from a swing by Carson Bauman. And Gerritsen, it's good to have that convenience of having a setter that can go up and block for you. Gerritsen goes up, gets the block kill. Waupun gets the lead back, 20-19. Trinity Pierce with the serve. Zimmerman gets the pass for the Ripon Tigers. Middle attack is pushed over and kept alive by Van de Zand. Gerritsen takes it over on the second hit and pushed way back in the corner. Nice shot by Pierce to keep it alive. Babish chases it off the court, puts it back in, and Gerritsen pops it over. Free ball now for Ripon. Right side attack off the block. Diving save attempt by Trinity Pierce off her hands and out of bounds wide left. And we are tied at 20 apiece. Waupun can hang on and take this first set from Ripon. Ari Brooks with the serve. This is going to be a miss hit on the serve receive of Mickey Borchert. Shanked off her arm to the left. Ripon gets the point and the lead now, 21-20 in the first set. Brooks with another serve for the Tigers. Barely clearing the net, falls right in front of Babish. That one just barely clears and then dives on the other side of the net on the Waupun side. An ace had a bad time for Ripon against Waupun. Brooks gets it, and she'll be serving again. Good pass this time by Babish. Going to go left side over to Van de Zand. Hard into the block, goes out of bounds off the block. Nice confident swing by Ava Van de Zand from the left side. And tools it off the block for a point for the Lady Warriors. Now trailing 22-21 here in set number one. Lexi Gerritsen back to serve again for the Lady Warriors. Good hard low line drive serve. Zimmerman gets a good pass. A couple of players for Ripon kind of banged into each other. A back row player, Bumby comes up and runs right into Kowalski. And they hit into the net, and Waupun will benefit. Now tying this thing up at 22 apiece. Lexi Gerritsen again with the serve going to the back left corner. Zimmerman gets the pass, takes it over the second hit. Diving save attempt by Gerritsen into the net and then onto the floor on the Waupun side. That's a point for Ripon. Now just 2 points away from taking this first set, but Waupun just 1 point behind, trailing 23-22. Kowalski back to serve for the Ripon Tigers. Good pass over to Gerritsen. Going to go left side over to Waupun's number 8, Rowan Harder over there, and she pounds into the top of the net. Does not clear. 24-22 in favor of Ripon. Timeout on the court. Back in 30 seconds with more girls volleyball on Radio Plus.
You've put a lot of thought into every detail of your new home, including the flooring. Or you finally decided on the perfect flooring to add life to your current home. Your next move is to call Daryl Van de Zand at VZ Flooring to install it for you. He's fully insured and has been in the business for over 18 years, including starting VZ Flooring over 7 years ago. Daryl can install your new carpet, tile, LVP, LVT, and backsplash. Call VZ Flooring at 920-210-4909 to get a free estimate.
Here we go, set number 1 point for the Ripon Tigers. Kowalski with the serve. Babish passes it up. Gerritsen chases it across the net. Swing by Harder into the block, kept alive on the Ripon side. And a little roll shot. Waupun should control on that. A good pass over to Gerritsen. Back set over on the right side for Van de Zand off the block and kept alive for Ripon. Left side attack by Bumby is popped in the air by Babish. Good pass. Left side attack now, and that's off the block and on the floor on the Waupun side. Right into the block. A nice swing over there by Waupun's Rowan Harder, but into the block and on the floor on the Waupun side. And Ripon takes set number 1, a hard-fought battle with these two teams. 25-22 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. We'll take about a 2-minute break here, come back with a second set from Waupun Area Junior Senior High School on Radio Plus.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net. If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. He's been in the business for 10 years and started up Torres Tree Service 3 years ago. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get to trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-344-5887.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem.
My name's Gary. I had arthritis really bad in my right knee over 3 months ago. Couldn't really do anything, couldn't do stairs, just simple stuff. And now I can do things I couldn't do before. I can climb stairs, walk, anything. My spine's better. And my personal opinion is you're a fool not to get this done.
Hi, my name is Joni. I came here because I needed a new knee, but I didn't want to go through all that surgery and everything. I'm very pleased with it. And the reason I did it because I couldn't go up and down stairs very well. I couldn't work too long hours and had a hard time getting in and out of the car. I had to lift my knee up. And now I can do all those things. And I have no pain, and I would recommend it to everyone, and I have.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
We are back at Waupun Area Junior Senior High School. What a hard-fought battle between these two teams. Very evenly matched in that first set. Numerous ties throughout the game. Waupun really in the lead most of that first set. But come out on the bottom as Ripon just steals a few points, and it was 22 apiece, and they get the last 3 points to win 25-22. And we are underway here in the second set already. It's going to be an overpass on the first ball, served by the Ripon Tigers, and they get the first point of the second set, leading 1-0. Nice swings in that first set by Rowan Harder from that right side and Ava Vandezan from the left side. And then a service error, way too strong on the serve by their setter Sheridan Zimmerman. All tied up at 1 apiece. We're bringing you the game from the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth. Best place to call basketball and volleyball from right here in the gym at Waupun High School, right at center court. Big swing by Trinity Pierce from the middle. Hits it off the fingertips of one of the Ripon players out of bounds. Waupun gets their second point and lead now 2-1 here in set 2. Coach Chris Harmson said, just got to get the players to believe. You got to believe that they can win a game. They can, stick with these teams that they played. They played some ranked teams and stuck with them. Middle attack by Ripon. The block is up. Pierce puts it down on the block kill for the Lady Warriors, giving Waupun a 3-1 lead. Just believing, that mental thing about knowing that you can, believing you can win, not just compete, but actually win. It's definitely a mental thing, and hopefully they can get over that hurdle. Ball pushed to the back corner. Borchard keeps it alive. Garrison gets the ball over on the left side on the swing by Vandezan, controlled by Ripon. And then just a little tap shot by Bumby, tight to the net, right by that antenna over on the left side, but just gets enough of it to hit the fingertips of the block that was up, goes on the floor right behind the blockers. And a point for Ripon. They're trailing Waupun 3-2. Bumby back to serve for Ripon. Good pass over to Garrison. Takes it over in the second. It disguises to the last second and puts it in for that dump shot for a kill for Waupun. Nice disguising of that shot by Garrison. Adding to the total of putaways from that setter position. That catches the back corner and in. Nice serve there by Pierce. He's feeling it. Some nice blocks, some nice swings, and now a nice serve by Trinity. Gets herself an ace in that back left corner. And Waupun leading 5-2. Another serve for Pierce. That's a let serve, but it's still kept alive. And a save attempt over on the right side of the net by Eva Baker. Is into the net. Waupun opens up a 4-point lead. Their biggest lead here in the match so far, 6-2. Pierce with another serve. Goes to the back. They get up to Zimmerman in the front. Going to be a left side attack by Kowalski. And off the arms of Trinity Pierce in the back row. There's a player you don't want to get going in for your Waupun player with Malia Kowalski. Getting a lot of balls out of bounds deep, both serving and from that left side, but she put that one away. Waupun leading by 3. Good pass over to Garrettson. Left side attack by Van de Zand into the block and on the floor. Nice swing there by Van de Zand. 7-3 now. I've got my niece, Holly Marwitz, used to be Holly Visser, and one of the greats here at Waupun High School. In the Hall of Fame already, 4-time state champion, Gatorade All-American, scholarship winner over at UW Green Bay, and got her 3 daughters and her son up here right now in the wrestling room. So if they want to come up here and kind of run around just a little bit, they can come up here and they get a little antsy up in the crowd. 9 years old all the way down to 1-year-old. Finally got a boy after 3 girls. Little Laney. Waupun now with an 8-3 lead, and Lexi Garrison back to serve for the Lady Warriors. Kind of a high-arcing serve. Zimmerman goes back row with it. Bumby rolls it over. Babish with a good pass over to Garrison. Right side attack now by Harder. And it says off the block, and then Waupun can't control after that. Nice job by Ryan Babish as far as just getting the ball. Great passer, even on some hard balls. She works her butt off back there. And getting some good passes every time to Garrison. Garrison is going to get it over to the middle, and a swing by Jalen Landl off the block from that middle position off to the back right corner. Waupun gets the point, leading now 9-4. So Waupun had their opportunities to take control of that first set, but end up losing 25-22. Back to serve is Brianna Shelter, and that's going to miss about 3 feet deep. Swing by Shelter. So a service error gives Ripon a point, but Waupun leading by 4, 9-5. Malia Kowalski with the serve, and again having her troubles from that service area. This time into the net where she's been missing long by just like 2 feet to 1 foot. And a lot of her service attempts, so that one just flat out into the bottom part of the top tape. Waupun gets the point. They're up 10-5. Serve now for Jensen Jan. Pass in. Look who's up there right now to put it down. Trinity Pierce on the block. He'll overpass ball. They tried to tap it over, but Trinity all over that one and puts it down. Timeout on the court. Waupun leading 11-5 back in 30 seconds with more Lady Warrior Volleyball on Radio Plus.
The power of intelligent farming is here. The remarkable new T7 Heavy Duty with PLM Intelligence is available now at Waupun Equipment in Waupun and Watertown. Built on the legacy of the acclaimed New Holland T7 tractor family, the T7 Heavy Duty delivers leading all-around performance and comfort. You'll see wider, operate quieter, think smarter, and feel stronger. 2 models are available, featuring up to 313 horsepower. Designed for you, by you, the new T7 Heavy Duty with PLM Intelligence lets you put intelligent farming to work right now. See one today at Waupun Equipment in Waupun and Watertown.
Welcome back to Waupun Area Junior Senior High School, and again Waupun leading 11-5. A timeout taken by Tracy Landerman, head coach of the Ripon Tigers. As her team's kind of back on their heels. Waupun playing very competitively. Some nice swings. I like a lot of things. I've seen a ton of improvement since I've seen these girls play about 3 to 4 weeks ago against Kettle Moraine Lutheran. See if they can just believe right now. Zimmerman takes it over on the second hit. That catches the line. Kind of a tough swing with her right hand going over to the left side, catching the left sideline. Right on the line. Point for Ripon, but they're down by 5, 11-6. See if Waupun can get it right back. Good pass by Babish. Garrison gets a quick set over to Trinity Pierce. Needs to be just a hair harder, Trinity said. Just kind of pointed her finger up, just barely maybe right to the top of the tape there, but just maybe another few inches higher she could put it down, I guess. Here's a tight pass to the net, kept alive by Garrettson. Nice job taking that off the net. Zimmerman gets a good pass, going to be tight to the net to Bumby, and she does not clear on that third hit. He got a good pass up to Zimmerman, but that just came up a little short, and she even kind of pointed at herself. That was on me. Bumby tried to get it over, but Waupun gets the point, leading now 12-7. See if Waupun can just keep on building on their momentum right now against a very good Ripon Tiger team. Back to serve is Mickey Borchert. Now serving from the far left side. Good pass over to Zimmerman. Going to go far left side over to Bumby and pounds it down the line. Just a little bit right of the block that was up for the Lady Warriors. Point for the Ripon Tigers. They're back within 4 now. 12-8 the lead for Waupun on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Zimmerman's serve is, that's going to be overpassed. And then trying to block it back is Garrettson, but off the block on Bumby's swing. Taking advantage of that overpass ball, and now it's just a 3-point lead for Waupun. This one is barely over the net. A nice diving save, and right to Garrettson, and a middle attack is blocked back over on the Ripon side. Zimmerman gets it, back sets it on the right side, just rolled over. Free ball for Waupun. Garrettson with a pass. Left side over to Babish, is kept alive by Kowalski. Left side attack by Bumby for Ripon down the line, and she's been effective her last couple swings for the Ripon Tigers. And they're on a roll right now. They've got themselves back within 2, 12-10 here in the second set. Zimmerman puts a little extra heat on that one and popped up by Shelter. Left side attack by Babish is popped in the air by their libero, Carlson. Nice diving save by Jensen Jan, and a swing by Trinity Pierce is dug out. Bumby from the left side again, and that is popped up. Nice job by Jan. Garrettson getting the ball and just rolled over on the third hit from the back row by Mickey Borchert, and she'll put it away. A little off-speed stuff on that one. You're kind of back on your heels waiting for a big hit, and she just kind of gets underneath it, barely gets it over the net and finds some open floor. Much needed point there for Waupun, leading now by 3, 13-10. Babish with the serve. Zimmerman gets the pass. Right side attack by Bumby into the net. And Waupun puts a couple together, now leading by 4 again, 14-10 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. This game being powered tonight by C. Broxma Electric. Give Chris a call at C. Broxma for all your electrical needs. Middle attack, and that's going to be just out of bounds wide right on the swing by Ava Baker. Kind of an awkward swing over there. And it's kind of rolled off the top of her fist and out of bounds by about a half foot to the right side. Waupun now back up by 5, 15-10, and Babish with the serve. Zimmerman with a good pass and puts it up there, hit down by Trinity Pierce, but kept alive back on the Waupun side. Pierce into the block and punches it back over, is hit right back at her on the block. Left side attack by Bumby down the line, and she's been feeling it over there. Put her third kill in this trip through the front row. Now she rotates to the back, but Waupun does some damage. They're up now 15-11. And Bumby rotates to the back row, their most effective hitter so far in the second set. It's going to be close to going out. Waupun hits it, and a swing is going to be just out of bounds by Waupun's Ava Vandezan. A little bit of an awkward one. She kind of hurried on that one and wasn't really off the floor a whole lot, and just a little bit out of bounds on her swing cross court. 15-12 now, the lead for Waupun. Babish, good pass to Garrettson. Back row attack by Borchert is dug out. Garrettson backpedals, or Zimmerman backpedals, gets the set up. Garrettson gets the pass. Left side attack again by Vandezan's going to miss by about 3 feet out of bounds deep. Back within 2 are the Ripon Tigers. They will not go away. See if Waupun can get a big point right now for the Lady Warriors. Bumby with another serve. That's a pass over to Garrettson, and Pierce hits it to the back row. Kept alive. Back row attack now by Bumby into the net. And a point for Waupun. Leading now 16-13. And Waupun has won 2 of their last 4 matches that they've played. Hopefully getting some momentum as they get close to the postseason. And then a missed pass to the front row by Bumby, and their middle hitter can't control up there. Eva Baker just hits it off to the side. Waupun gets the point. Back up by 4. 17-13. Another serve for Trinity Pierce. Zimmerman gets the pass for Ripon. Left side attack by Kowalski, and she puts it away to the middle back. Making her trip to the front row right now. 3-point lead for Waupun, 17-14 in set number 2. They're down 1-0 in the match. Babish with the pass over to Garrettson. And the middle attack by Landl is dug out back on the Waupun side. Garrettson's going to go left side again over to Van de Zandt. Back row, Bumby keeps it alive. It's going to be a little overpass over there. It's going to go out of bounds wide left. A little overpass trying to get it over on that left side is Carson Bauman. Can't get her hands on it. Just goes out of bounds on the Waupun side, but out of bounds. Wide left for Ripon, and Waupun gets the point, leading now 18-14. See if they can string a few together with this serve. Garrettson with the serve. Good pass over to Zimmerman. Back set on the right side. A diving save attempt by Babish in the back row. Off for fist and out of bounds on the swing by Ari Brooks. Waupun again with that 3-point lead, leading 18-15. Thanks for joining us here tonight on Radio Plus. You might be listening to us on 103.3 or 93.7. Cross-court shot on the right side by Van de Zandt is going to miss a few feet wide, a little bit too severe of angle on that one. And Ripon crawls back within 2 points again, 18-16 the lead for the Lady Warriors. Babish with the pass over to Garrettson. Chase to the back row to bump it over the left side over to Harder. Rolls it over. Zimmerman gets the pass going left side to Kowalski off the block and then out of bounds off the block of Waupun. And Ripon has got themselves within 1 point, 18-17. Another timeout on the court. Back in 30 seconds with more of this exciting second set on Radio Plus.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
And welcome back to Waupun Area Junior Senior High School. Little run here by Ripon has got them back in this second set, only trailing by a point, 18-17. Waupun was leading 18-14, so a 3-point run for Ripon to see if Waupun can regroup after that timeout taken by Chris Harmson. Babish with a good pass over to Garrettson. Left side attack now by Harder. Kind of off the net, but kept alive by Ripon. Kowalski will roll it over on the third hit. Babish with a good pass over to Garrettson. And a middle attack. He has control off Landl's hit. There's Kowalski again from the left side down the line. Babish with another nice save back there. And a good swing by Van de Zandt from the left side off the block and on the floor. Much needed point by Waupun if they want to win this second set. They now lead by 2, 19-17. Back to serve for the Lady Warriors is Brianna Shelter, one of the 2 seniors for Waupun. Serves in the middle back. Nice serve. Good pass, though, over to Zimmerman. Middle attack is going to be out of bounds. Just a little bit deep. Shelter thought about hitting it and just kind of kept her arms out of the way and misses by a few inches. On the swing by Carson Bauman. And Waupun now up by 3, 20-17. Another good serve, but another good pass for Ripon. Kowalski left side. Waupun's block did not get up in time on that one. A little late in Kowalski with their Waupun players just starting to get off the floor. Pounds it down to the middle back, and she rotates now to the back to serve for Ripon. So back within 2 points is the Ripon Tigers, and Waupun just 5 points away from pay dirt here in the second set. 20-18, the lead for Waupun. Malia Kowalski back to serve for the Ripon Tigers. Kowalski's serve is popped up by Shelter. Chased down by Garrettson and rolled over by Babish. Zimmerman with a pass that's tight to the net. Blocked back over on the Ripon side, then back on the Waupun side. Garrettson going far left side over to Babish down the line off the hands of number 3, Ari Brooks, and out of bounds deep. Big time swing there by Ryan Babish. And it reminds me of Vermont Katie Beam back in those state championship days. From that left side, pounding it away off the block. 21-18 now, the lead for Waupun. Comes Bumby from the left side, and that has popped up. Nice job by Shelter. Here we go again with Babish off the block. Pop back over on the Waupun side. Babish over to Garrettson. Back set, right side to Rowan Hart across court, and that's going to be out of bounds wide left. Point for Ripon. They're back within 2 now, 21-19. This has been a great match so far, not just second set, but the first set was close right down to the end. Ripon winning that one. Babish with a good pass. Going to go back to Harder, and again going to go cross court and hit it out of bounds by a few feet. So Ripon back within a point now, 21-20. This is where you see if you are ready to start taking over and believing you can win. This is a point right now. Got to get this one. And they're going to get over to Trinity Pierce. Hard block, and somehow gets back on the Waupun side. Goes Babish into the block, popped up and kept alive. And back over to Trinity Pierce, and she puts it away. And she was not really in a position to get up in a hurry. She just got done blocking the ball, and Garrettson. So I'm going to give it right back to you. She goes up there just in time to kind of push it down. And Waupun with a much-needed point, now leading 22-20. And back to serve now for Waupun is Mickey Borchert. Borchert back with the serve now for Waupun. Kowalski over to Zimmerman. Far left side over to Bumby. And again, block a little late. Getting over there, they kind of set it low, and our block was not all the way up on that one. And Bumby puts it away cross court from left to right. And that is a point for Ripon. They're back within a point now. Again, another crucial point here for the Lady Warriors. Leading by 1, 22-21. Oh, that's a missed hit. Chased off the court. And that's going to get back over the net. Good job by Jan to get it back over. Right side attack, and Shelter gets the ball over to Garrettson. Quick set over to Trinity Pierce, is dug up by Kowalski. Bumby from the left side, blocked right back at her. Trinity Pierce up there along with Lexi Garrettson. They put it down for the block kill. Big time kill there for Waupun, and just a crucial time to do it now, taking a 23-21 lead here in the second set. Ryan Babish back to serve now for Waupun. Zimmerman getting chased across the court, and that gets pushed over by Pierce, and it's going to get pushed to the back row. Babish chases it down. Left side over to Van de Zand, goes cross court with it. Zimmerman gets the pass, going to go back over to Bumby on the left side, and again off the block of Waupun on the cross court shot by Bumby, who again has been the most effective attack person for Ripon here in the second set. Has her team back within 2. Waupun leading 23-22. Bumby back to serve now for the Ripon Tigers. That's tight to the net. Garrettson takes it over, and that's going to go into the net. Waupun's going to get the point. Leading now 24-22. Waupun at set number 2 point. And back to serve for the second set is Trinity Pierce, 24-22. Lady Warriors. Pierce with the serve. Good pass over to Zimmerman for Ripon. Left side attack by Kowalski into the block. Kept alive by Pierce in the back row. Back row attack now by Babish going down the line. Popped up by Zimmerman. Goes Kowalski again from the left side. That's going to miss by about 20 feet deep. And Waupun wins the second set 25-22. And they've tied this match up at 1 set apiece. Wow, what a great performance there by the Waupun Lady Warriors, not just in the second set, but the first set too. So excited to see how they're going to do as we continue on, tied up at 1 set apiece. Back with the third set in just 2 minutes on Radio Plus.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the home and family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem.
My name's Gary. I had arthritis really bad in my right knee over 3 months ago. Couldn't really do anything, couldn't do stairs, just simple stuff. And now I can do things I couldn't do before. I can climb stairs, walk, anything. My spine's better. And my personal opinion is you're a fool not to get this done.
Hi, my name is Joni. I came here because I needed a new knee, but I didn't want to go through all that surgery and everything. I'm very pleased with it. And the reason I did it because I couldn't go up and down stairs very well. I couldn't work too long hours and had a hard time getting in and out of the car. I had to lift my knee up. And now I can do all those things. And I have no pain, and I would recommend it to everyone, and I have.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
Most of us plan ahead in life. We plan for our wedding, our children's education, family vacations, and other life events. Understanding the benefits of pre-planning your funeral has prompted many to take the step and plan for their own arrangements. The biggest reason is so your family is put at ease by knowing your decisions are taken care of. The burden is lifted off their shoulders. Call 324-5547 to discuss pre-planning your funeral arrangements.
Coles Community Funeral Homes, Markesan, Randolph, and Waupun.
Wow, what a great match it's been so far here at Waupun Area Junior Senior High School. Waupun comes storming back in that second set after dropping the first one 25-22, and Waupun holds off Ripon on a couple attacks that they had to try to get back in that second set and got some crucial points right when they were only up by a point to keep Ripon at bay, and then they win 25-22 in that second set, so we are tied at one apiece. I tell you, I'm very impressed from what I've seen from numerous players and Waupun as a team out there. And Ryan Babish, just a great passer from the back row, but took some nice swings. Ava Van de Zan from the left side, putting it away. Trinity Pierce had some nice kills, and Lexi Garrison rock solid out there. Great job by Jensen Jan, too, with her passing up to the front row. And also Mickey Borchert with the serve, just serving for Waupun. Overpass ball and putting it away is Pierce here to start things out. You can see some confidence with the Waupun Lady Warriors right now on the court. See if they can build on that, not just get better during the season. Let's get better tonight here and take care of business against the Ripon Tigers. Borchert with the serve. Mishandled ball in the back row by Ari Brooks. Shakes it off to the left. Waupun gets the first 2 points of set number 3. Ripon maybe a little shell-shocked, thinking they're coming to Waupun. Only has 4 wins on the season. They've got 20 on the season. Zimmerman, kind of a tight pass to the net, right side by Bumby, and she gets over the top of the ball. And she's become a force to be reckoned with. Had a lot of kills in that second set, easily the best attacker that they've had for Ripon, and she just pounds it cross court from that right side. Now rotates to the back row for Ripon. Waupun leading 2-1. And Bumby hits it out of bounds wide left point for the Lady Warriors, leading 3-1. Rich Osterhaus right on Main Street in Waupun. Finishing touches by Rich is the place to go get your luxury vinyl tile and luxury vinyl plank. He's got over 100 colors and styles to choose from, and great prices on some great quality flooring. Ball's pushed over to Garrettson and bumped over by Van de Zan on a tight one to the net. Zimmerman gets it, middle attack off the block, kept alive by Jan. And middle attack by Pierce, pounds it down to the back left corner. And a loud primal scream after that by Trinity Pierce. Everybody that screamed at the same time. She just pounds it down from that middle position to the back left corner. And Waupun leading now 4-1. Ryan Babish back to serve for the Lady Warriors. They got a mishandled ball and a free ball here for Waupun. Jan gets the ball over to Garrettson, and here goes Pierce on a quick set in the middle. Perfect timing between the setter and your middle hitter. She's up in the air. You put it right there by her, and she just pounds it down for another point for Waupun. They're leading now 5-1 on your New Medical Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Babish continues to serve for Waupun, leading 5-1. Kowalowski getting the ball over to Zimmerman, takes it over the second hit. Diving save by Waupun's Borchert. And pop in the back row by Ripon. Kowalowski takes it. The block is up. Trinity Pierce up. Just owning the net right now with a block kill. They try to kind of lob it over the top, but those long arms goes down and just directs it right to the floor. Waupun leading 6-1. Great start in this third set for Waupun. Babish with the serve. Kowalski pushes it over to Zimmerman. Backside over to the right side off the block. Waupun keeps it alive. Garrettson gets it over to Van de Zand into the block and right at Jan. Back to Garrettson and again a left side attack. This time again by Ava Van de Zand and puts it hard off the block and down. Waupun leading 7-1. Coach Landerman takes a timeout for Ripon, and we'll be back in 30 seconds with more Lady Warrior Volleyball on Radio Plus.
Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most. Contact Christine File Agent at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun or call 920-324-3488 today. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
And we are back at Waupun Area Junior Senior High School. Coach Landerman not knowing what's kind of hitting Ripon right now. Ripon Tigers trailing Waupun 7-1 to start things out in the third set. With this match tied at one set apiece, both teams winning 25-22. Ripon the first set, Waupun the second set. Ryan Babish back to serve now for the Lady Warriors. Good pass over to Zimmerman for Ripon. Here comes Kowalski from the left side. Diving save attempt. Oh, a nice job by Van de Zand to pop it back in, and Jan bumps it over. Great hustle by Waupun. Quick set over on the right side on the swing by Brooks. Waupun controls. And a roll shot by Van de Zand, and that just misses a little wide right. And I thought she had something there in that back right corner that was open, and just about a foot wide right. Point for Ripon. 7-2 the lead for the Lady Warriors. Babish, that's going to be an overpass on the serve receive, but pop back over on the Ripon side. Jan gets it over to Garrettson. Quick set over to Pierce over the top of the block and puts it down. Trinity Pierce feeling it the second and third sets. Struggled a little bit in that first set to get the balls to go down for her, but she is, like I said, owning the net right now. Just gets over the top of the block and puts it away. 8-2 Waupun. Pass over to Zimmerman. Left side attack by Kowalski down the line, and Ripon gets the kill. Good swing there by Malia Kowalski. Talking to my niece Holly, who does some club coaching and does coach Malia in club volleyball, or has in the past. It's a very athletic young lady. Pass over to Garrettson, far left side over to Van de Zand, cross court off there. Libero's arms. Carlson is going to get bumped over. Free ball now for Waupun. Jan, good pass over to Garrettson. Middle attack into the block, pop back up after the swing by Jalen Landl. Back over to Kowalski, pushes across court, past Van de Zand, and on the floor. Nice left-handed shot there by Kowalski, taking the extreme angle about 5 feet off the net cross court. Inside the 10-foot line, that's a point for Ripon. 8-4 the lead now for the Lady Warriors. Pass over to Ava Van de Zand from off the court. Kowalski pops it up alive, keep it alive. Back to Kowalski, goes to the back. Babish pushes it over to Garrettson. Back row attack, hustles the net and goes in on the swing by Mickey Borchert. Pumps her fist after that one, catches all the tape and lands right in front of everybody from Ripon. Waupun gets the point. They're back up by 5, 9-4. Garrettson back to serve now for the Lady Warriors. It's a shot from the lefty. Zimmerman gets the pass left side over to Kowalski, and again, when they run that to how it's supposed to be out there with Zimmerman getting that little low quick set, and Kowalski was up there again and putting it away before the block was really over there yet, and that's just some nice fast volleyball by Ripon. Waupun leading 9-5. Harder and Babish. Harder kind of looked like she was going to go at it and kind of pulled back and into the hands of Ryan Babish, but shanks it off to the left. And that's a point for Ripon. Waupun leading by 3 now, 9-6. Kowalski with the serve. And that one's going to go off the hands in the back row of Ryan Babish. So a string of points for Ripon to get back in this, now only trailing by 2, 9-7 here in the third set. Malia Kowalski with another serve, and that's going to be another overpass. And waiting for it this time was Carson Bauman, puts it away. Kind of picking on Waupun's serve receive, and checking out right now, it'll be Ryan Babish. you just get back in your hill, you got to sit down, take a breath a little bit, and she's going to sit down. They're kind of targeting her right now, and coming in for her is Kaylee Westfall, the sophomore. Harder, good pass over to Garrettson, back over to Harder on that left side, into the block, then out of bounds, wide left. Point for Waupun. Nice strong swing there by Rowan Harder. Checking in is Brianna Shelter now for Waupun. Sitting down will be Ava Van de Zan, and Shelter in to serve for Waupun. Leading now 10-8 in the third set. Also checking in for Waupun will be Ryan Babish back in to play across the front row. Zimmerman has chased in the back row. Right side attack, cross-court shot, and that is in, catching the line on the swing by Carson Bauman. Point for Ripon. Back within a point now, 10-9 in favor of the Lady Warriors. They're up 7-1 at one time in this third set. Garrettson gets the pass over to Harder, into the block, up the line by Babish. Back over to Babish on that left side, down the line and off the hands of Ari Brooks. Kind of hit off her hands and just kind of deadened it right there. Didn't go any further. And Waupun gets the point. Nice swing there by Ryan Babish. Back to serve now for Waupun. Jensen Jan. And then kind of an awkward swing by Zimmerman. Mishandled ball in the back row, and finally Zimmerman hits it right into the net. Waupun pulls out by 3 now, 12-9 in this third set. Jan with the serve. That's going to catch the back line. Probably a few inches within that back line as Ripon lets it go. Thought it was deep. Waupun gets the point. Opening up a 4-point lead now, 13-9. Another serve for Jensen Jan, libero for the Lady Warriors. Zimmerman chased in the back row. Kowalowski just rolls it over from the back row. Nice pass by Shelter. Quick set over to Pierce. Cross-court shot off the arms of Ari Brooks and out of bounds deep. And Trinity Pierce on a roll here in the second and the third set. 14-9. Now Waupun has run some points together. 4-point run, now lead by 5. Zimmerman gets it right side on the slide, and a cross-court shot to the middle back on the swing by Eva Baker. Getting a point for the Ripon Tigers. And Steve Winterhack with you tonight, bringing you Waupun Lady Warrior Volleyball on Radio Plus. Jeff Sauer doing the video streaming. Great to have him along, so you get a chance to see this match tonight. Babish cross-court hit dug out by Ripon. Right side attack. And Waupun digs it out. Going to go back over to Babish on the left side down the line, and just misses by about a half a foot deep on the swing by Ryan Babish. 14-10 the lead now for. Do they call something? No. I'm not sure. I know they're going to go ask the up referee. I didn't see what they called for a call out there, but it looked like a Ripon point is a Waupun point. And they're going to say that was a touch on that swing by Waupun. That was touched by Ripon. And that is a point for Waupun. So a good turn of events. Waupun leading 15-10. Nikki Borchard with the serve. Back set over to the right side to Bumby. The block is up. Back over the Ripon side. Taking over the second hit. Jan gets the ball in a big swing by your left-handed setter. Pounding it is Lexi Garrettson for the point. Now, I tell you, those setters wait and salivate for those moments to go up and pound the ball down. They've been setting and getting assists the whole game, and Garrettson with a big smile puts that one away and looks like any other hitter in that front row. Left side attack by Ripon is popped up by Jan, doing a great job as a libero for Waupun here tonight. Babish's shot is dug out by the Ripon Tigers. Right side attack by Brooks. And Waupun sends it right back over. Ripon can't control, and they're in a bit of a disarray right now. They can't get control to get into their offense over there. And Waupun taking them out of system and now lead 17-10. And a timeout taken again by the Ripon Tigers. Back in 30 seconds with more Lady Warrior Volleyball on Radio Plus.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees when you meet the monthly qualification criteria. There's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway. such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
And welcome back to Waupun Area Junior Senior High School. I don't know if you got to count that on the camera at all, but the back of the head of Coach Chris Harmson, and he's got the heart on his head, of course, on the Pink Out night, supporting the fight against breast cancer, raising money for that tonight. Watson Waupun are wearing their pink jerseys tonight, but he's right in the. You got that big palette to put back there, and don't have any hair to put that big heart on the back of his head. A left side attack by Brooks, where it falls between Shelter and Jan in the back row, the two seniors. And a point for Ripon after that timeout taken by Coach Landerman and the Ripon Tigers. Waupun still up 17-11 here in the third set, trying to go ahead and sets here in this match. We're all tied at one apiece, and then the ball is blasted out of bounds by Allie Bumby. The point for the Lady Warriors, back up by 7, 18-11. Liking the confidence I'm seeing in Waupun. This is what the coach was talking about. Getting that confidence. Believe you can win. Get the deal done. Just don't get close. None of these feel-good games. Goes Kowalowski, ball's blocked and punched back over by Trinity Pierce. Back on the Ripon side, right side attack, cross court, kept alive by Borcher, tight to the net, and finally Waupun did a good job keeping it alive, but finally overpassed, and Kowalowski waiting for it, directs it to the floor from the middle to the left side. And a point for the Ripon Tigers. Waupun up by 6, though, 18-12. That's going to get overpassed from Babish. Zimmerman set to Kowalowski. He is just tapped over, dug out by Van de Zand. Kowalowski gets it back over to Zimmerman. Middle attack to the middle back. Nice pass by Babish. Left side attack now by Van der Zand off the block. Diving save by Ripon. Garrettson gets the pass. Quick set over to Pierce. And off that caught the. We got a player in the net for Ripon, and Waupun will get the point. So Ripon player in the net, and a point for Waupun, leading now 19-12. Get some of the fans riled up out there, see a ball rolling in, and when your team's down, then there are going to be a lot of complaints to the referees out there. So got to have some thick skin. 19-12 now, the lead for the Lady Warriors. Trinity Pierce back to serve for Waupun. Zimmerman gets the pass. Left side attack by Kowalowski. Hard off the block and pounds it away. Nice job by Pierce. He's got to stretch out her 6-foot frame there and try to dive and save it. 19-13 the lead now for your Lady Warriors. Mishandled ball. Garrettson gets chased off the court, tight to the net, and somehow that goes off the hands of Jalen Landl as it kind of rolls up by the top of the net. She just keeps it going in that direction and rolls past anybody for Ripon, and a point for Waupun. Things fall in Waupun's way right now, and they lead 20-13. Lexi Garrettson back to serve. Zimmerman tight to the net, pushes it to the back left corner. Babish with a great save. Up to Garrettson. Goes Van de Zand from the left side. It stays on the back row. Back row attack now by Bumby, and the block is up, and they're going to call a lift on Ava Van de Zand. But what a great battle. Waupun is battling out there, and they're believing, and they're playing confidently here tonight. Couldn't be more proud of what I've seen on this court from 4 weeks ago for the Waupun Lady Warriors. Kowalowski with the serve high off the arms of Babish. He's going to get bumped over by Garrettson on the third hit. Zimmerman gets it, going far left side over to Bumby, and that's going to be out of bounds about 3 feet deep. And that is a point for the Waupun Warriors. Waupun leading now 21-14, just 4 points away from a 2-1 lead here in the match. Shelter with the serve, goes to the back. Kowalowski pops it over to Zimmerman. There's Bumby from the left side, helped alive by Jan. Bumped over to Babish on the left side, goes cross court. Kowalowski passes the ball over to Zimmerman. It goes Bumby again down the line, and a nice try there by Shelter to pop it up. Just couldn't find anyone to get it to, and it's a point for Ripon, but still 21-15 in favor of the Lady Warriors. Back to serve now for the Ripon Tigers is Bryn Carlson. Carlson serve goes to the middle back, pass up to the front row. Going to go right side, and a nice hard swing over there by Roland Harder off the block into the antenna. That is a point for the Lady Warriors. Well, she hit it off the block, then it went into the antenna. It's definitely over here. That was a great hit by Rowan Harder. And then it goes off the block into the antenna. A point for Waupun, 22-15. Jan with the serve. Pass over to Zimmerman for Ripon. Bumby gets over the top of the block, kind of tight to the net. Goes over the top of the block and puts it away. That's a point now for the Ripon Tigers, but Waupun still in command, 22-16. Zimmerman with the serve. Jan, nice pass over to Gerritsen. Then they get it up, kind of a quick set over to Trinity Pierce, but brought it down a little too early. And hits it right down into the net. That's a point for Ripon, 22-17, the lead for Waupun. That's going to go into the bottom of the net by Zimmerman. Try to catch Waupun sleeping on that one and just barely hit over the net, but that comes up short into the net. That's a point for the Waupun Lady Warriors, just 2 points away from a set number 3 victory. Into serve is Mickey Borchert. Borchert to the middle, back to Kowalski. She gets up to Zimmerman, backside over to Bumby. Block is up off from Pierce, hands back on the Ripon side. They push it back to the corner. Shelter chases it down. Ryan Babish, flat-footed shot from the 10-foot line, is dug out by Kowalski. Left side attack by Bumby is into the net, and it goes off the block and on the floor on the Waupun side. Point for the Ripon Tigers. They are down by 5. Waupun just 2 points away from a set 3 victory. Allie Bumby back to serve for the Tigers. Shelter with a pretty good pass over to Gerritsen. Quick set over to Trinity Pierce. Hits it into the block and on the floor past the block. And it just a little off to the side of the block that was up, and it goes on the floor on the Ripon side. Waupun now sitting at what should be, set number, they didn't have it on the scoreboard yet, set number 3 point, 24-18. Babish with the serve. Kowalski's going to get it back on the left side, hits it off the block on the line, and that is in for Ripon over the Waupun side off the block. 24-19 the lead. Waupun still sitting at set number 3 point. And back to serve is Eva Baker. Ball's pushed up to the front over to Gerritsen. You go far left side over to Van de Zand, kept alive on the Ripon side. That's the serve up to the setup to the right side, block back over on the Ripon side, over to Kowalski. Off the block, and that's going to land right behind, right in front, I should say, of a diving save attempt by Jensen Jan. Nice effort out there, but again, it was hard hit by Kowalski off the block on the left side, and that is a point for Ripon. 24-20, Waupun. Quick set over to Pierce, cross-court shot, and that's going to miss wide by about a foot or two. Ripon kind of inching back in, trying to make themselves believe here in the third set. Not giving up yet are the Tigers. Eva Baker with another serve. Babish, good pass over to Gerritsen. Quick set over to Pierce down the line. It's popped up over to Zimmerman. Left side attack by Kowalski down the line. Pounds it past the double block and right down the line. And Ripon is now sitting only 2 points down. 24-22. A timeout on the court. Back in 30 seconds with more Lady Warrior Volleyball on Radio Plus.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. He's been in the business for 10 years and started up Torres Tree Service 3 years ago. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get to trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-344-5887.
I'm glad I have my niece here just to point out that our sign fell, or my sign fell in front of me. So we still got one heck of a match going. 24-22 lead for Waupun. This is set number 3 point. Van de Zand from the left side, popped up by Bumby. Over to Zimmerman. There goes Kowalski from the left side, and that goes off the hands of Ryan Babish. And Ripon has worked themselves back within 1 point, 24-23. See if the Lady Warriors can close the door on this third set right now. Good pass over to Gerritsen. Far left side over to Van de Zand. Pounds it, and Bumby keeps it alive. Back over to Kowalski. Left side goes down the line. Babish keeps it up, and that's tapped over by Pierce back on the Ripon side. Kowalski will roll it over to the middle back. That's going to be overpassed a little bit. Still on the floor on the Ripon side. Overpass ball by Babish in the back row. Hits the net past the block. Waupun wins 25-23. They go up 2-1 here in this match. Wow, what a great match here by the Waupun Lady Warriors. And we're going to take about a 2-minute break, come back with the fourth set. Should be a pretty exciting one here from Waupun High School on Radio Plus.
Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most. Contact Christine File Agent at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun or call 920-324-3488 today. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the home and family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
The power of intelligent farming is here. The remarkable new T7 Heavy Duty with PLM Intelligence is available now by Waupun Equipment in Waupun and Watertown. Built on the legacy of the acclaimed New Holland T7 tractor family, the T7 Heavy Duty delivers leading all-around performance and comfort. You'll see wider, operate quieter, think smarter, and feel stronger. 2 models are available, featuring up to 313 horsepower. Designed for you, by you, the new T7 Heavy Duty with PLM Intelligence lets you put intelligent farming to work right now. See one today at Waupun Equipment in Waupun and Watertown. Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Werner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
Okay, we are back for the 4th set. What a nice second and third set for Waupun to take a 2-1 lead here in this match. Just seeing confidence growing over this very young squad out there as they go along, and they're scrappy, getting some things to roll their way, especially at last point they got to win the 3rd set. Sometimes you got to have a little luck on that one, and the ball was overpassed and then just hit into the net on the Ripon side. Waupun gets that point after Ripon had come back all the way within a point. And Waupun wins 25-23. They lost the first set 25-22. Held off a nice couple comebacks by Ripon in that second set and won the second set 25-22, and of course securing that 3rd set 25-23. So just by those scores alone, you know this is one unbelievable match here between a couple, rivals. Waupun, Ripon, just a natural rivalry in a lot of sports. Very similar size high schools. And Waupun set here now to go in the 4th set. Garrettson taps the ball over back on Waupun's side, and Pierce hits it to the middle back. Left side attack now by Bumby going down the line, and that catches the outside part of the line. The swing by Allie Bumby. Now to get Bumby and to get Kowalowski both going here in the same set, that could present a few problems here for the Lady Warriors. So got to come out with some confidence here. Quick set over to Pierce, and she pounds one down. There's some confidence for you right now. Hits a right past Kowalowski. Quick set just barely above the net and pounds it down to the middle back. And Waupun ties it up at 1 apiece on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Jeff and I bringing you the game here tonight from the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth. Diving save overpass now on the Waupun side after one hit. Garrettson goes left side over to Ava Van de Zandt off the block and down. Waupun takes a 2-1 lead. Pierce up in the front along with your freshman left side hitters over there, especially Ava Van de Zandt here in the last second and third sets. Swinging with a lot of confidence. Zimmerman gets a good pass right side over to Bumby and hits it down right to the middle back right in front of Babish. Just kind of died right in front of her. 2 apiece here on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Waupun leading this match now 2-1. Bumby with the serve. Garrison gets the pass, going to go back over to Pierce. Hits into the middle back, popped up, and they're going to go back over to Kowalski on the left side. Block back over on the Ripon side. It's going to be out of bounds wide right by a few feet. There, libero Bryn Carlson thought about it, but teammates helped her out, said leave it go. Landed out of bounds, point for Ripon. They lead now 3-2. Bumby with the serve. That's going to shank off the arms of Ryan Babish in the back row for Waupun. 4-2 the lead now for the Ripon Tigers. Waupun would love to close this thing out in just 4 sets. Bumby with the serve. That's going to miss by a couple of feet. Point for Waupun on the service error. And Waupun trailing now by a score of 4-3. Pierce with the serve. Bumby pops it up by the back row. Zimmerman chased to the back row to get in. Kowalski will roll it to the back. Garrison, good job getting it tight to the net, and that one's going to catch the line on the shot by Van de Zand. Playing pretty savvy for a freshman out there, but you get towards the end of the season, you're not a freshman anymore. You're an experienced player, getting almost a full year under your belt. And a good job finding the line on the left side on a ball that was tight to the net. Zimmerman gets the pass going over to Kowalski, and she pounds one across court for Ripon and gets them the lead back at 5-4. Ripon winning by 3 in the first set. Waupun wins by 3 in the second set, and Waupun wins by 2 in the third set. Kowalski on the overpass hits it off the fingertips of Garrettson. It goes out of bounds wide left. And a point for Ripon, now leading 6-4. Eva Baker with a serve now for Ripon. Pass over to Garrettson. Far left side, and a swing by Van de Zand. It's going to be off the court. Bumby chases it down. Pop back on the court on the Waupun side. Babish pass over to Garrettson. That's tight to the net. Bumby dives and saves it. Nice job by her. Cross-court shot by Borchard. Puts it up over to Garrettson. Left side attack by Van de Zand. Hard into the block. Back on the Waupun side. Going to go right back to Van de Zand on that left side. Block is up, and they put it away off the fingertips, or I should say the hands, of Carson Bauman with a block kill. Good confident swings. Keep on swinging over there. And Ripon gets the point. 7-4 now the lead for the Ripon Tigers here in the fourth set. Baker with the serve. That's a mishandled ball by Jan and a diving save attempt by Waupun's Ryan Babish. Shoots into the Ripon student section. They've got a really nice cheering section here too for the Ripon Tigers. Not as quite as strong on the adult part of it that came to watch the game here tonight, but the good student section. All taking on the second net, and Garrettson trying to get some spark in Waupun. Hits that one out of bounds deep. Now a 9-4 lead for Ripon. Baker with the serve. Is going to be service error, missing wide left. Waupun digging a bit of a hole for themselves. I don't think they've trailed by this much by until they got that point there where they were down by 5 points. So they've kept it close or had the lead most of this match so far and lead this match 2-1. Garrettson with the serve. Zimmerman gets it, takes it over on the second. And nice job by Zimmerman. Bad pass up to her from their libero, Bryn Carlson, but she chases it down off the court and puts a ton of topspin on it, puts it right on the 10-foot line in the middle of the court, and that's a point for Ripon. Nice job there by Zimmerman. Babish, good pass over to Garrettson. Left side attack now, and that's going to be out of bounds on the swing by Rowan Harder. And they're going to say that's off the block, and that's a point for Waupun. Looking back, and they were calling touch right away. Waupun was. They look back to the down ref, and they put the flag up. Put their hand on top of the flag means touch. Players just kind of take their thumb and rub it with their fingers and say that's the way they show a touch on the ball nowadays. Zimmerman left side over to Kowalski. That's going to catch the back of the line in the middle back. Nice swing by Malia Kowalski as she rotates to the back row. Waupun back down by 5, 11-6 here in the fourth set. Kowalski back to serve. Good pass by Babish over to Garrettson, right side to Harder off the block. Zimmerman pops it up. Kowalski, well, I should say there. Libero gets it over to Bumby cross court. Jan, good pass over to Garrettson. Left side attack now by Babish, and that's going to go off the, we're going to have a, not sure what the If they say that's off the, I thought he's calling antenna or something over there, but maybe off the block. But one way or another, Waupun's getting the point on this. A call from the up referee, but that's way on the other side of the net. Diving save attempt, and that is kept alive. Bumby gets it, kept alive by Shelter. Garrettson going left side over to Babish, hard off the block and down for Ryan Babish. And she's feeling it here in this fourth set. Had some good swings the whole match, but it's a nice way to tool it off the block down the line and get the point for the Lady Warriors. It's popped up in the area, and they're just going to have to get it over to Bumby. She'll roll it over way to the back row, and that's going to be, it's going to catch the back part of the line. Just catching the line deep. Nice shot by Bumby there. She kind of looking like that was a bit of luck, but every match there's a little bit of luck in it. Waupun's had their share too, and Bumby catches the back part of the outside of the line for the point for Ripon. 12-8 the lead now for the Tigers. Quick set over to Pierce. Pushed over to Kowalowski. She gets it to Zimmerman. Back to Bumby on the left side. Block is up back on the Ripon side. Just going to get taken down the line, kept alive by Garrettson, and Trinity Pierce will bump it over back on the Ripon side. Set again over to Bumby, and up to trying to block it, and getting up there is Rowan Harder, but pushes it just a little wide right on that block attempt. That's a point for Ripon. Nice try there by Harder. And back to serve is Bryn Carlson. Good pass to Garrettson. Quick set over to Pierce. That's kept alive and just out of bounds on the diving save attempt by Waupun, and it's a point for the Ripon Tigers. They're up by 6 now, 14-8. Timeout on the court from Waupun. Back in 30 seconds with more Lady Warrior Volleyball on Radio Plus.
The Hour Bar on Main Street, Waupun is a great place to meet friends. Owners Bob and Tana invite you to join them for their daily specials and great atmosphere. They also bring in top-notch entertainment and host many special events. The Hour Bar is also the perfect place to cheer on the Packers, Bucks, Brewers, and Badgers. There's TVs everywhere you look. After today's game, head to the Hour Bar, 433 East Main Street, Waupun, a proud supporter of high school sports.
Welcome to Waupun Area Junior High School. We're back now, and Ripon taking control here in this fourth set, trailing Waupun 2-1, but they are up 14-8 here in the fourth set. Waupun just can't quite get that flow that they've had, and some more of the breaks and rolls and things like that are going to Ripon so far in this fourth set. So see if Waupun can dig deep here and still not give up on this fourth set. Shelter keeps the ball live over to Harder. Back row attack by Jan. Pushes it back, and Kowalowski pushes it up. Here goes Bumby from the left side. That's going to be out of bounds. No touch, and a point for the Lady Warriors. All starts right here, hopefully, for the Waupun Lady Warriors. Rowan Harder will sit down. Coming in for her is Mickey Borchert. Back to serve now for Waupun. Down by 5, 14-9. Borchert with the serve. Kind of rolls that one over easily. Kowalowski to Zimmerman, and then off the block of Trinity Pierce on the swing by Eva Baker. And that's going to land in just inside the back line. A point for Ripon. Getting the ball back and back up by 6, 15-9. Zimmerman with a serve. Takes a lot off that one. Diving Borchard can't get to it. She had to go all the way from the back row up to inside the 10-foot line. Dives for it, gets a hand on it. Just can't control. Ripon gets it. Moving fast right now. 16-9 is their lead. Going to go left side over to Babish. Kept alive by Kowalowski. Zimmerman gets over to Bumby. Goes hard up the block. Garrettson and out of bounds wide right. And a point for the Ripon Tigers, leading now 17-9. See what Waupun's got in the tank right now. They have to go to a fifth and decider. You only play to 15, still got to win by 2. Babish's hit is dug out by Ripon. Bumby will get it. And popped up in the middle back by the Lady Warriors. It was Borchard from the back row. That is popped up by the libero Carlson, and Kowalowski pushes it from the back row. It's going to be overpass. Bumby waiting for it, and Allie Bumby puts it away for the kill for Ripon. Just kind of cashing it in here on this fourth set. 18-9 now, the lead for Ripon, and Ripon trying to get this to that fifth and decider. Pierce with a big set, and if they can get some kind of momentum, even if they lose this one, if they get some kind of momentum and give them a real good battle, maybe a nice little bit of a comeback, get some momentum going into that fifth and deciding set if we get to that. Waupun down by 8 though, 18-10. Babish with the serve. Set over on the right side over to Bumby off from Jan's hand, and it just gets bumped over by Pierce on the third hit, and that's going to miss just off the line by a few inches. But a point, 19th point of the fourth set going to Ripon, leading now 19-10. Hallie Bumby back to serve for the Ripon Tigers. Little low line driver. Orchard gets Garrison to go in the back row to pass it over to Van de Zand on the left side, kept alive by Kowalowski. Back row attack by Bumby, hard off the block of Trinity Pierce. Then on the floor on the Waupun side. That is a point on the nice swing by Bumby from the back row for Ripon, making it now 20-10. Looking very much like we should be going to a fifth and decider here at Waupun High School. Good pass over to Garrison. Right side attack by Pierce. Hit down into the net. And a point for Ripon, running away here in the fourth set. 21-10 now, the lead for the Ripon Tigers. Ripon 20-5 on the season. Waupun 6-22 on the season. Nice swing from the left side by Van de Zand. Like instead of nothing else, if you get nothing else out of this and you lose this fourth set, the main thing you got to do is maybe string some points together here at the end. You're down by 10 now, 21-11, but at least get some momentum going so you get that confidence back, get that flow back on your side. It's Kowalowski. Pierce gets the ball, kind of chases Garrison off the court and bumped over by Babish on the third hit. Bumby gets it. That's going to be tight to the net, taking over the second hit. Nice job by Babish. Left side over to Van de Zand, and tried to do a little bit too much on that one. That was a little low on the set. And pounds it right into the middle of the net, and Ripon now leading 22-11. Serve now from Eva Baker. Popped up by Borcher, taken over on the second hit by Garrison. Well timed. I tell you, she does not go to the well very often on that, does Lexi Garrison. But when she does, it's usually a really well-timed time to do it. It wasn't an obvious time for her to do it, but she just plops it. Nobody got near it or even reacted to it. 22-12 now. Garrison with the serve. Bumby with a pass over to Zimmerman. A middle attack. That's going to go well out of bounds on the swing by Ari Brooks. And here we go. Waupun putting a couple points together. Like I said, nothing else. Make a nice little run here. Get some momentum going your way. Okay, Ryan Babish thought she was back to serve, but not her serve. She served the last time through. And now we've got Lexi Garrison, the lefty, back to serve for Waupun. 22-13 in favor of Ripon. Zimmerman gets it over to Kowalowski on the left side. Popped in the air by Garrison. Jan chases it down and finally taken over by Van de Zand. Right side attack. Block is up and they just kind of punch it over and then pushed over, and we got a Waupun player in the net. Up there was Harder in the net. Had the opportunity on that one, but now a 10-point lead again for Ripon, leading 23-13. Looks like we're going to be set to go into a fifth decider here at Waupun. Barely clears the net. Harder dives and keeps it alive. Back row attack now from Babish. And is pushed up by Brooks. Left side attack by Kowalowski. Block is up, but off the block and out of bounds. Off the hands of Van de Zand, and now set number 4 point for the Ripon Tigers, leading 24-13. Back to serve for the fourth set is Ari Brooks. Right to the net for Garrison, chased across the net, and a nice swing over on that left side by Rowan Harder, tooling it off the block, and Waupun gets the point. Hope to see him get about 2-3 points right here and just get a little momentum going into that fifth and decider. Again, you played a 15 on the fifth and decider. You got to win by 2 yet, and it goes fast. You don't want to dig any kind of hole in that fifth and decider. Zimmerman with a good pass over to Kowalowski. Block is up, kept alive by Garrison. Jan will push it over on the right side over to Harder. Back off the block, and we've got I'll say they did not clear on Harder's swing. And Ripon's going to win 25-14 in the fourth set. Well, here we go, people. Fasten your seatbelts. A fifth and decider. You played a 15, got to win by 2. That's coming your way in just 2 minutes on Radio Plus.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most. Contact Christine File Agent at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun or call 920-324-3488 today. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net. You've put a lot of thought into every detail of your new home, including the flooring. Or you finally decided on the perfect flooring to add life to your current home. Your next move is to call Daryl Vandezand at VZ Flooring to install it for you. He's fully insured and has been in the business for over 18 years, including starting VZ Flooring over 7 years ago. Daryl can install your new carpet, tile, LVP, LVT, and backsplash. Call VZ Flooring at 920-210-4909 to get a free estimate.
And here we go. A fifth and decider here at Waupun Area Junior Senior High School. Waupun looking a little flat in that fourth set. And see if they can try to get that mojo going that they had in the second and third sets. Even that first set, really, that was just decided in the last few points. They were tied at 22 apiece when they lost that first set and really battled. It was the first time I saw Waupun just not quite up to the task in that fourth set. Ripon getting some confidence off from that. They finally got both of their hitters going with Bumby and Kowalowski at the same time. Ripon will start things out serving here in the fifth and decider. Pierce gets the first set, and that's going to go off the block, and we've got a player in the net. They're going to say number 11, Eva Baker, in the net on the swing by Trinity Pierce. First point, Waupun. Do not dig a hole when you get into the fifth set. It's hard to come back. Ryan Babish back to serve now for the Lady Warriors. Kowalowski passes the ball to Zimmerman. Back set over to Bumby on the right side. Block backhand, that's on the line. Nice job over there by Vanda. You can always tell who got that and whose hand it hit. You know, Pierce is up there too, but you can see with Vandezand's face, Ava Vandezand, that she's the one that put that off her hands and down in the line. Waupun leading 2-0. Zimmerman gets the pass. Going to go middle with it, and then it goes off the fingertips of Borchert on the swing up front by Eva Baker. Here we go. It should be a boxing match here. Great rivalry between these two schools in many sports. And going at it here in conference play tonight, it's tied at 2 sets apiece. Bumby with the serve now for Ripon. Nice pass by Jan. Going to go far left side over to Vandezand. Hard off the block and out of bounds. Nice swing there by the freshman, Eva Vandezand. Love the confidence on her swings over there. Waupun getting that early lead now. 3-1 Lady Warriors. Trinity Pierce rotates to the back to serve for Waupun. Oh, that one What happened to that one? Looked like it was on a trajectory to go over the net, and all of a sudden, about 10 feet away from Trinity Pierce, just had a ton of spin. It's like a knuckleball and went down into the net. 3-2 down the lead for Waupun in the fifth and decider. Eva Baker back to serve for the Ripon Tigers. Borchard pushes it up front. Left side attack again by Van de Zandt. Off the block and out of bounds, wide left. Point for Waupun, leading now 4-2. Rowan Harder checks in. Checking out for Waupun is Mickey Borchard. Back to serve for the Lady Warriors, Lexi Garrettson. I believe her only lefty I've seen on the team, at least of the people that hit the ball. Zimmerman gets over to Kowalowski, and she pounds one down to the middle back. And the battle is on here in the fifth set. Waupun with a 1-point lead, leading 4-3 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Back to serve Ari Brooks for the Ripon Tigers. Good pass by Babish. Left side attack now by Harder. Just taps it past the block. Zimmerman takes it over in the second hit. Chased down by Babish. Garrettson gets it. Right side over to Van de Zandt cross court. That is kept alive. Zimmerman gets the pass. Kowalowski pushes it right down towards Garrettson. That's going to be right tight to the net, right where no one could really get at it by Babish. I think she didn't know what she wanted to do with it until it was too late, and just kind of hit it off the bottom of the net. That's the point for Ripon. We are tied at 4 apiece. And a good pass this time to Garrettson. Dumps it over the second hit. They're ready for it this time. Left side attack by Kowalowski. That is popped in the air by Jan. Goes up in the rafters. And from behind the 10-foot line, a little roll shot by Harder. Back over to Kowalowski. Going to the back row. Babish getting the ball to Garrettson. Back over to Harder on the left side. Harder in the block. Kept alive by Jan. Nice save. Right side attack now by Van de Zandt. Popped up by Bumby. Zimmerman takes it over on the second hit. Babish getting the ball over to Garrettson. Right side attack by Van de Zandt is dug out. Kowalowski flat-footed shot cross court. Jan passes to Garrettson. And this is going to get pushed into the net. Kind of a clunky hit to end that really nice volley that was going on into Jalen Landell, but into the net. And that is a point for Ripon. They're leading now 5-4. Back to serve is Ari Brooks. Good pass by Babish. Left side over to Harder, and that goes off the block and shoots off to the right and on the floor on the Waupun side. Point for the Tigers, opening up a 2-point lead, 6-4. Ari Brooks with the serve. Ripon leading by 2. Babish is tight to the net, but still a good pass. Right side attack by Van de Zandt and puts it away. And she'll rotate to the back row for Waupun. No, she'll just check out. And coming in for her is Brianna Shelter. Nice job by Van de Zandt. Good trip to the front row. Waupun trailing by a point now, 6-5. First to 15, leading by 2. You can play extra points. Got to win by 2. Zimmerman sets it over to Kowalowski. That goes off from Shelter, and then it's going to get bumped over by Garrettson, so a free ball for Ripon. Zimmerman gets the pass, middle attack. And a good save there by Jan, but overpasses it. And Zimmerman waiting for it, puts it away on the overpass. And a point for the Ripon Tigers. Now up by 2, 7-5. Malia Kowalowski back to serve for Ripon with a 2-point lead, 7-5. A diving save by Shelter, but it pops right back over. Left side attack by Bumby. The block is up. Back over on the Ripon side. Going to go right back to Bumby again on the left side. Jan does a good job keeping it alive. And Babish will have to hit it over deep. We have a free ball here for the Ripon Tigers. Middle attack now for Ripon. Kept alive by Babish. And it does somehow get back on the Ripon side. Goes Zimmerman from the right side and hits it into the net. Point for Waupun. Great never say die attitude by the Lady Warriors, keeping that ball alive. Make him hit one more hit. And they did, and they forced Zimmerman into something she's not comfortable with. Waupun gets the point. They're back within a point now. 7-6 the lead for Ripon. Back to serve for the Lady Warriors, Jensen Jan. Here we go. Waupun trailing 7-6. Jan with the serve. Kowalowski passes the ball over to Zimmerman. Left side attack by Bumby. Hammers one down right at Garrettson. Big time swing by Allie Bumby. And a big point for the Ripon Tigers, now up by 2, 8-6. Pretty much almost a must point here for Waupun. Just don't want to dig a 3-4 point lead in a 15-point game. Good pass by Shelter. Going to get it up the left side over to Babish. Off the block and out of bounds. Nice swing by Ryan Babish. Getting Waupun back within a point. See if they can tie it up on this one. Checking in for Waupun right now is Mickey Borchert. And she'll come back in to serve for Waupun. Rowan Harder checks out. And Borchert in to serve for the Lady Warriors. Kowalski passes the ball to Zimmerman. Over to Bumby on the left side. Hits it down into the net. Does not clear. Waupun gets the point. We are tied at 8 apiece in the 5th and decider here at Waupun High School. Steve Witterhack along with Jeff Sauer bringing you this presentation on Radio Plus and on 103.3 FM. Backs that right side and a diving save attempt by Borchert. And we got a player in the net for the Waupun Lady Warriors. So point for Ripon. They're back up by a point, 9-8, as we inch closer to the deciding points in this match here tonight in Ripon, or Waupun. Zimmerman with the serve. That's pushed up by Borchert. A little too far on that pass up to Garrettson, and she just tries to push it over, but into the net. Kind of had her twisted around. 2-point lead now for Ripon. Another one of those must points for the Lady Warriors. Borchert again overpasses. Bumby gets it. They're going to push it over the second hit. Waupun, not a great pass by Shelter, but a good job by Garrettson to get the ball to Babish. That is bumped back over the Waupun side and then put down by Trinity Pierce. She'll get the kill for Waupun. Boy, some big-time saves from Waupun. Nice job by Shelter to keep that ball alive. And Garrettson in some awkward positions, being forced into some awkward setting up in the front row. Waupun back within a point now, 10-9. Babish with the serve for Waupun. Kowalski passes it up. Zimmerman has to bump the ball over. This is a roll shot. Again over to Garrettson. Goes to the back with it and puts it away. Lexi Garrettson for Waupun. Ties it up at 10 apiece. Nice job by Garrettson. Finding that back row. Nobody back there for Ripon. They're all inching forward. Waupun has tied it up. See if they can go a step further here and take the lead. Babish again with the serve. Little low line driver. Going to go right side over to Bumby, and this block is up, but off the hands of Trinity Pierce and into the net. And lead back to Ripon, 11-10. All right, now they're stopping play as if somebody took a timeout, and Coach Chris Harmson says, I did not take a timeout. Everybody ready to come off the court, but now a 1-point lead for Ripon. And Allie Bumby back to serve for the Ripon Tigers. And that's going to stay in the back row, and they're going to push it up and just bumped over by Van de Zan on the third hit. Bumby passing the ball to Zimmerman, back over to Kowalski on the left side, and she puts it away in the middle back. And a timeout taken by Coach Chris Harmson. Back in 30 seconds and more, the exciting 5th set live from Waupun Area Junior Senior High School on Radio Plus.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
We are back with Ripon leading 12-10, and they have the serve. Allie Bumby back to serve for the Ripon Tigers. This 5th and decider, you only played a 15, a mishandled ball. You get up to front row, and Trinity Pierce will just bump it over, so another free ball for Ripon. Going to back to Kowalski. The block is up back on the Ripon side. Zimmerman gets it again. Back sets in a free ball now for Waupun. Over to Garrettson. Quick set over to Trinity Pierce, and that is in. Catches the net. Rolls over and lands right on the line over on the left side. And that is a point for Waupun. They're back within a point. Come on, ladies, it's tied up right now. Trinity Pierce back to serve now for Waupun, trailing by a point. Zimmerman tight to the net, goes left side over to Kowalski, over the top of the block, and hammers one down for Ripon. They're back up by 2, 13-11. Another must point for the Lady Warriors. Especially at this point, you don't want to give them the set point before being up by 3. We got a timeout on the court taken by Coach Harmson. We'll do the same back in 30 seconds with more Lady Warrior Volleyball on Radio Plus.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Werner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
Here we go. We'll take her the rest of the way right here at Waupun High School. Waupun trailing 13-11 with a must point. Cannot afford to give Ripon that match point. Diving save by Babish, tight to the net, and is pushed right back over on the overpass by Carson Bauman. And Waupun now in trouble, trailing 14-11 in the fifth and decider. Another serve for Eva Baker. Good pass over to Gerritsen. Going to go left side over to Van de Zan. Block is up, back on the Waupun side. Back over to Van de Zan again on the left side. Cross-court shot. Oh, what a shot by Van de Zan. Hard. Right off the hands of Kowalski and out of bounds. Point Waupun. They've got some work to do. Still match point for Ripon as Waupun trails 14-12. Lexi Gerritsen back to serve for the Lady Warriors. Chases Zimmerman across court to get to Kowalski. Goes to the back. Good job by Jan getting it up to the front row. And we got a point as we got a Ripon player in the net. Number 6, Kowalski, the ref says. And now Waupun back within 1 point again. Another must point. This is a match point for Ripon, with Waupun trailing by 1, 14-13. Gerritsen with the serve. Zimmerman gets the pass, goes over to Kowalski off the block and out of bounds. And Ripon will escape here, winning 15-13 in the decider. And what a match between a couple equally matched teams. Very proud of the Waupun Lady Warriors and what they accomplished here in the match tonight. But Waupun goes down 3-2 to a team that has 20 wins on the season. Waupun with only 4 wins, or 6 wins, I should say, on the season. And they went toe-to-toe with their conference foe, the Ripon Tigers. We're going to take a break. Stick around. We're going to have some an interview, maybe some interviews coming up. Coach for Waupun, Chris Harmson, and maybe a few of his Lady Warriors we might try to get on here too. I could be right down on the court too, maybe, Jeff. So I'm going to go down the court, see if I can get some interviews.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem.
My name's Gary. I had arthritis really bad in my right knee over 3 months ago. Couldn't really do anything, couldn't do stairs, just simple stuff. And now I can do things I couldn't do before. I can climb stairs, walk, anything. My spine's better. And my personal opinion is you're a fool not to get this done.
Hi, my name is Joni. I came here because I needed a new knee, but I didn't want to go through all that surgery and everything. I'm very pleased with it. And the reason I did it because I couldn't go up and down stairs very well. I couldn't work too long hours and had a hard time getting in and out of the car. I had to lift my knee up. And now I can do all those things. And I have no pain, and I would recommend it to everyone, and I have.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
The power of intelligent farming is here. The remarkable new T7 Heavy Duty with PLM Intelligence is available now by Waupun Equipment in Waupun and Watertown. Built on the legacy of the acclaimed New Holland T7 tractor family, the T7 Heavy Duty delivers leading all-around performance and comfort. You'll see wider, operate quieter, think smarter, and feel stronger. 2 models are available, featuring up to 313 horsepower. Designed for you, by you, the new T7 Heavy Duty with PLM Intelligence lets you put intelligent farming to work right now. See one today at Waupun Equipment in Waupun and Watertown.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Most of us plan ahead in life. We plan for our wedding, our children's education, family vacations, and other life events. Understanding the benefits of pre-planning your funeral has prompted many to take the step and plan for their own arrangements. The biggest reason is so your family is put at ease by knowing your decisions are taken care of. The burden is lifted off their shoulders. Call 324-5547 to discuss pre-planning your funeral arrangements.
Coles Community Funeral Homes, Marquezan, Randolph, and Waupun.
Welcome back to Waupun Area Junior High School. What a battle here tonight with conference foes going at it here at Waupun High School. We've got some of the players and the coach for Waupun, and even though we're on the losing side of a 3-2 match here tonight, but it was a great performance by both teams and entertained everybody here. So let's go right into some interviews with our players. We've got Ava Van de Zand with me right now, and you were feeling it over there on that left side. You were hitting with confidence. Like I said, this point of the season, you're not really a freshman anymore. You got a lot of experience under your belt, but just talk about the battle against Ripon here tonight. They got some nice players up there, and you had to get past some pretty tall players that they had up in the front. And where do you get that confidence from to swing off that block? And you had a lot of kills out there on the left side today.
I don't know. I just swing as much as I can and hope for the best.
I saw the excitement you had out there, your confidence growing as the match was going on. So what's this going to do for your team after playing tough against a team that had 20 wins on the season, and you took them right down to the fifth and decider?
I feel like there's nothing to really be ashamed about. We played our best, and we played tough for the other team.
Okay, Ava Van de Zand joining us. Thanks a lot, Ava. Nice night. And we're going to talk now to Trinity Pierce. Trinity, especially in that second and third sets out there, you own the net up there against the Ripon Tigers out there, playing with a lot of confidence out there. Talk about the battle with a very good volleyball team tonight.
Yeah. Ripon's just a very good team, and I know the outside, and she's just amazing all around. So just getting those touches real high really helps our team. So I really think that we just read it right tonight, and it didn't work our way, but we pushed tonight. It was nice.
Nice connection, too. It's not easy, that middle connection with your setter, getting those little quick sets, and you had that really going in that second and third set.
Yeah, me and Lexi have worked in that for a couple years now, so it's nice that it's starting to click in high school.
Well, nice match here tonight, Trinity. Way to go.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to talk to not Ryan, but Ryan Babish. I remember interviewing your mom years ago at state volleyball. So, but again, you did a rock solid time, especially in that first and second set and into the later sets, passing the ball and taking some nice swings. Do you feel any of the nerves out there anymore, just being a freshman, or you feel like you had a pretty good season under your belt, so you feel a little more experienced out there?
I mean, there's still nerves every once in a while, but I think for the most part they're gone, and I'm just ready to play my game.
What do you think about your team here tonight? You don't look like a team that's only one of not many matches. Do you think you're on the upswing right now, getting close to the end of the season?
Yes, I'm very proud of my team. I knew we could do it all season. From the beginning, I knew there was a connection. We just needed to find it. Okay, well, great match tonight. Thank you.
And that's Ryan Babish joining us, and we're going to also talk to the quarterback of the team here, Lexi Garrettson. We call her she's the only you're the only lefty on the team.
Yeah.
Boy, what a match tonight, and you had to battle up there against a very good team. But I think the passing was pretty good for you guys. What do you think about the passing tonight and getting you set up to get to the hitters on the outside?
It was good. They were putting it on the net a little bit more, so it was good for me to dump more, which really helped us a lot at some points. But then they also put it in the perfect spot, so I can move the ball around just as much as I wanted to.
I know setters always live for that chance to hit one down, and you had that nice set out there, and you just hammered one down to the back left corner. How does that feel as a setter?
It feels really good. My coaches really pushed me to do it, so whenever I get it, I feel like I'm making them proud.
Well, a very good match tonight. Rock solid. Thanks, Lexi.
Thank you.
Hey, Lexi Garrettson also joining us. Thanks, ladies, and good luck. We'll keep an eye on you for the rest of the season. We're going to talk to the coach now with Chris Harmson joining us. And
Well, thoughts on your team here tonight? I couldn't be any more proud from what I've seen from about 3-4 weeks ago to what I saw here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they've come so far. I mean, our record doesn't show it, but we're playing these teams tough. We've never gotten, beat out of the gym. So we're young, and then sometimes our youth shows, but sometimes it looks awful good too.
Yeah, I thought they looked rock solid. Like they knew they belonged on the court with Ripon. They played with confidence those first 3 sets. Even though you lost the first set, they battled right till it was 22-22 and gave up the last 3 points. But how much do you think they've grown over the last weeks here? They've won 2 of their last 5 matches that you've played. Where do you think they're at right now?
I mean, if we can get a decent seed in the regionals, I think we can make a run. I really do. And, it's easy to say that, but they're just playing with some confidence right now. And I kept telling them, if we can swing against those blocks, we'll be okay. And when we were doing that, when we were staying in system, we got through the blocks exactly how I said we could. And it showed. We went right down to the wire, and I cannot be any prouder. I really can't. So
I'm real happy with your libero, too. Jensen Yan had a really rock-solid night, I thought, in getting those passes right to point up to Garrettson and chasing down some pretty hard shots once in a while with some nice passes.
Yeah, Jens has been sick all week, and, it didn't show. You could tell that that's her off a little bit. And I'm going to fight for her to get some kind of all-conference, but she's come into the season wanting to up her game, even as a senior in a new system. So I'm going to miss her. I really am. I'm going to miss her next year.
Yeah, one of those 2 seniors that you honored here tonight, and also Rowan Harder had some real nice swings, especially in that second set. I thought when you guys are really getting that confidence here against Ripon, I thought Rowan had some nice swings too out there.
Yeah, that move to right side with her has just brought in her confidence. She just swings. Her approach is made for right side. It's a little bit slower. It has a little bit more of a stutter step, and it gets her up a little higher. So when she can swing, she goes right through that block, just like Ava on the other side. So,
what does the future look like? You think you've seen some growth in this team? Like you said, it could cause some problems for some teams that might just look at your record and not what you've done lately and how much you've grown. That could be an interesting postseason for you.
Yeah, it's been hard getting respect all year. The McFarland coach came to us on Saturday and was like, how do you guys have a record like this when you play like that? And we're playing good ball. We just need to get over that hump, and if we can find that way, look out. In the future, the future is bright for this program. I really think that. Even the freshmen that don't play are really talented, so that class of 26 is a special group.
Well, Chris, impressive. I was impressed tonight. It was a fun match to call. I'm sure it was fun for our people back at home watching and listening to the game here tonight. And you had a great fan base. There was a really good crowd here tonight. So I think things are happening here in Waupun.
Yeah, the fans are great. They want some good volleyball, and I think they're starting to see our work pay off. So I'm proud of this team. I really am.
Congratulations, Coach. I know you didn't come out on top, but I really see some up spots and a great future for you. So congratulations tonight.
Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it.
Okay, Chris Harmson joining us, the head coach for the Waupun Lady Warriors. And we're going to wrap things up here at Waupun High School. Again, I was entertained tonight, watched a great high school volleyball match. Some really talented players swinging, diving for balls from both teams. Both of them wanted it very bad, and a couple of very talented teams going at it. So I think everybody was entertained from what we saw here tonight at Waupun High School, losing 3-2 to the Ripon Tigers, a team now with their 21st win on the season. Waupun only with 6 wins on the season. So congratulations to the job done tonight by Chris Harmson and his squad. Thanks for joining us tonight. You've been tuned in to Waupun Warrior Volleyball. I want to thank Jeff Sauer, too, for joining us for the video streaming. I'm Steve Winterhack saying have yourself a great night. Tune in tomorrow morning and listen to our coverage of this game, a little bit of it, some highlights with Nick Rush and his radio, his coverage of Prep Sports Update tomorrow morning at about 7:35 and 8:35 on 103.3 FM and AM 1170. Thanks for joining us tonight. Waupun Lady Warrior Volleyball on Radio Plus.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Most of us plan ahead in life. We plan for our wedding, our children's education, family vacations, and other life events. Understanding the benefits of pre-planning your funeral has prompted many to take the step and plan for their own arrangements. The biggest reason is so your family is put at ease by knowing your decisions are taken care of. The burden is lifted off their shoulders. Call 324-5547 to discuss pre-planning your funeral arrangements.
Coles Community Funeral Homes, Markesan, Randolph, and Waupun.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the home and family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at home.